からなくなる安らぎか幸せの形か愛だからと偽っていつまで嘘つき合ってそれなのにまだ壊すことできず本能から湧き出る吐息が狂わせる額の角に抱擁せ熱くとろける虚無の果てただ寄り添って重なり合って絆め合っている関係でその瞬間にだけ本当になれる嘘つきな唇で溶け合ってゆく中で消える前に進んでく決意それは単純なこと抜け出せない優越回路漂ってるさまよってる離れては切なさ募るいい加減取り戻せよ自分相入れないこと言って傷つけ合い謝ってそのくせにまだ終わらせずにいる触れ合うたびどうでもよくなる不可逆に孤独な肌絡ませもつれ落ちてく虚偽の夢ただ寄り添って重なり合って絆め合っている関係でその瞬間にだけ本当になれる嘘つきな唇で抱き合っている時に消える前に進んでく決意それは単純なこと抜け出せない優越回路漂ってる I know, don't tell me, I know that but it's too late to stop now It's always gonna be this way I regret it again Why is it always the same? Abandon myself to pleasure It's not supposed to be like this It's not meant to be like this At the mercy of life Tonight is the night to do what's right I'll put an end to it this time And I'll fall from grace again I try to keep my sanity in vain Who am I? I'm not myself anymore I'm not myself anymore I'm not myself anymore I know, don't tell me I know that But it's too late to stop now I'm such a fool 今から待って求めてたって初めの二人戻れないただ寄り添って重なり合って絆め合っている関係でその瞬間にだけ本当になれる嘘つきな唇で寄り添って重なり合って絆め合っている関係でその瞬間にだけつながることで分かり合えてるつもり断ち切って進ませて振り向かないもう二度とそれは単純なこと抜け出せない優越回路漂ってるさまよってる
Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to First to 5. This is an GGXrd First to 5 exhibition. This week we're going to have 6 sets for you. We have Faye versus Porkchop, Program 9 versus Velvet Wolf, Scar Novak versus Grumpy, Cinnamon Oatmeal versus Large Lad, Dingus versus Aaron, and Strawberry versus Jujuno Kaisen. Joining me today on commentary we have Yucker and Cat Lapsus. You two doing?
Yes. We are here. We are doing the commentary. It's one of the iconic salty duos now invading RMC. You know the vibes.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. We tend to pop up from time to time, to be fair.
Yeah, we still have to do an offline together, so hopefully that will happen at some point. But
One of
now-
these days.
one of these days. But for now, we do have, like you said, a very interesting lineup. I messaged you earlier, right? And you gave me a beautiful write-up that there's a lot of names I don't recognize. Of course, partially my fault because I've only been actively paying attention to the different Xrd names for about a year now. But definitely good to see that there's a nice, decent character variety up until, of course, you ignore the 3 souls.
Yeah, certainly. Except the 3 souls, we at least have more or less everything from not fringe to, oh my god, mainstream.
Yeah, for real. So first up, we got Faye versus Porkchop. So that's going to be the Elfeld versus Soul bad guy.
Then, following up, we have the number 9, at least I have it here, versus Velvet Wolf, May versus Viken, another classic in the series. Follow up by Scar Novak, one of yours truly. Zero Fundis
Yep.
versus Grumpy. We're going to be seeing Soul Bad Guy versus Frederick Bulsara. And if you don't know lore, they are the same person. So yeah, we're going to be facing a Soul Mirror. Not something I've seen in person. That's gonna be fun. And follow up, it's gonna be Cinnamon Oatmeal versus Large Lad, one of EU classics. Slayer Chip, and Jacker, you can do the final ones.
Final ones. Yeah, there's Dingus, as always, right? RRC veteran versus Aaron, who crops up here and there to represent their Raven. Prodigal student of PETA, of course, the Raven Master in the EU. So who better to teach you how to play this character? And Strawberry Claire on the Kai versus Juju no Kaisen on the Chip. These are going to be some new people for me to check out and commentate. So from what I understand, very, very skillful players indeed, and a solid, I think, our highest level matchup for today. I mean, they're at the end for a reason.
Certainly, because we've been giving some information. Thank you, Lex, for letting us know what to expect, and we have some people that truly know how to play.
So back to coming, who's going to be up first with Faye on the Elfeld versus Porkchop on the Soul. This one's going to be kind of a funny one because, Elfeld, kind of the character of all time, really only kind of lacks in the defensive department, and even that it's kind of marginal at most, having no meterless reversal and having to rely on a burst super. But typically her ability to be so in control of the neutral screen and also the Oki setup she can lay down with the use of Pineberry, it honestly becomes a situation of just don't end up there in the first place. And versus off against a character like Soul, who can kind of tussle at the mid-range, but really just wants to bully in your face, there's going to be a good amount of like keep away, I believe, and just kind of waiting out, kind of stalling on the Soul player until, of course, you are ready to approach at your own terms.
Certainly, we are talking about very aggressive characters. Soul is a well-known gorilla. And if someone is said, oh no, why gorilla? I mean, you've seen the moves. Only wants to be at your face, every time send you shit to block, and if you don't, they are going to have a great time. And Elfeld is more or less the same in that part. Yes, lesser on defense, but the setups on the corner with the shotgun, Pineberry, and that huge amount of pressure is difficult to
like 85
to be. But hey,
yeah,
it's gonna be an interesting match. Very aggressive, very much match.
I'm going to be interested to see how Porkchop decides to represent her neutral game plan, right? Like, is she going to try and YOLO overextend and hope that it hits, or do we have a slightly smarter approach to dealing with Elfeld? And in this case, right, is Faye going to tie into this aggressive narrative and also just try to tussle off the bat, or are we going to go back a bit, let our longer range normals do a bit of the talking?
Would be interesting. I would like to see, especially the use of the rifle. It's Elf's best tool at range, and being able to just shut off any Sol approach, especially if Sol is spamming the riot kick, and Faye can know that she's in her position, say, okay, shot, and you are not even playing. It's gonna be interesting at that point, but as always, we need to be, because not some, at least on my end, not something I've seen much. I've played against some really good elves. It's miserable if they know what they do. I mean,
yeah, no, absolutely. You must play frequently against Oriel.
Not frequently, but when we have been together in offlines, yeah, we've played some.
Yeah, no, I know the feeling. It is very miserable indeed. But on the sniper stance, it's a very interesting tool, like you mentioned, really good for long range, and a lot of our matchups do kind of resolve around it. But depending on the alpha player you talk to, and I bring up Oriel for this situation, is that it's very boring. It's very lame way to play. But it's sort of like the exact answer you need into a lot of characters, and those characters don't really know or don't have the means to actually play around it too easily. So you can get a lot of stray hits and force a lot of pressure off of them just by constantly using the sniper shot.
Certainly, but then I know we've presented Elfel Sniper, and then if we think about on Perk Shop's space, what can Perk Shop do to evade Sniper? Well, Vipers. Ground Vipers, just sending it, low profiling everything?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know, because like if you throw the sniper, I have to see that interaction play out. I think it might be fast enough that the reticle can't keep up. Alternatively, right, you can also use YRC in really just like blank YRC just to slow down her reticle. So she's locked in the stance, you fly in at her during her dead zone, and of course they can react back with their own usage of meter, but that's typically a way to go. And it's also the way you can respond to YRC sniper stance, where they slow down time, force you to hold the unblockable, and then you can instead make the time go your way.
Certainly, but ladies and gentlemen, we will do a slight change of schedule. Apparently, Porkchop's controller is not behaving as it should be. Let's just hope it's gonna solve. So we're going to run in the second game. It's gonna be 9 versus Velvet, which means everybody, please do a change of mind. Switch to that May versus Bacon matchup. Damn, I should not play more than that.
Right. So this always happens, but we are flexible in nature, so that's all good. So disregard everything we said about that. Keep it for later. Actually, no, don't disregard it. Keep it for later, as we're going to be running, indeed, IX versus Velvet Wolf. So that's going to be May versus Baiken. Yeah, we've seen this matchup happen a few times on Salty. The May player is a little rare nowadays, so good to see that one come back. And it's pretty interesting because May as a character likes to jump a lot. Pronounced 9. All right, my fault.
It's 9.
9, yeah. IX 9, yeah, understandable. But yeah, May, a very jumpy character, has a very interesting jumping arc, but typically they like to use it by chucking out those heavy slashes to see if they can force a big old counter hit. Other than that, right, you have these really crazy dolphin pressures that she can leverage, which if you get this going, especially with inertia cancels, it's so difficult to get out.
Certainly, we've all been on the receiving end of any May's dolphin spam. We've all been to SeaWorld. We've seen the dolphins. They are gorgeous, but we don't want them at our face at 80 miles per hour at least. And followed up by a 3-ton anchor. That's slightly dangerous. But apart from that, then we have to take account the Bacon part. All the Azamis, all the parries, and how that is going to interact. We've seen very interesting things happen in the past. Especially with a setup dolphin, follow-up dolphin, the setup dolphin eating the parry, then the other one just sending it and giving a big counter. It's going to be very interesting how it's going to be layered, the offense in 9's part.
Hope we're not having another case of technical issues as we are sitting here waiting for Velvet Wolf to make their grand appearance into the lobby. It might also be a case of like, I'm just gonna quickly scan and see if their name appears in the chat. Nope. It might just be a case of like, oh, I got a bit of time before my set. I'm gonna do and take a nap or something. I don't know.
Yeah, it's possible. At the end, you're thinking, okay, it's gonna be a first to five. That can roughly be what, 15 minutes, give or take, depending on how the game goes. What do you think?
I don't know. By now I should be more experienced with like how long sets take, considering being a TO and all. But it really is a mystery, and it entirely depends. Like, yeah, is it a wash? Is it a decent fight? Is it really close? Are they going down to the final countdown and all? But hard to say.
Classic. It is. It's not something that we are that well versed that we can just. Why are you insulting us like that?
No. We need to do lessons. No, we need lessons.
Oh shit! Why am I reading so bad? No. Okay.
Context.
Someone it is in.
Okay, Velvet.
Not the one we. Yeah. Okay. Not who. Yeah. Perfect. We have someone, ladies and gentlemen. We have someone ready to go.
Yes, finally a set. We don't have to do dead air anymore.
I mean, I think we can stretch out a full 90-minute podcast if we find the correct topic.
Yeah, that's typically how podcasts would go, right? If you're off top, like if the topic is bad or there's no gel with the commentator, you're gonna have a bad time. So let's see who's gonna have a good time going into this matchup. We're letting the full intros rock, so as if we didn't have enough dead air. We're gonna let these rock. I mean, yes, definitely the Baiken intro needs to be played in full. They cooked really hard in the final two characters being dropped, and then May has one of the more high effort intros, so I can appreciate that too.
And the screen transition is godlike in essence, but Baiken's has always been, here's this bad bitch, deal with her. But now we are on game, and we're already seeing Program trying to set up a dolphin, while Velvet is just presenting all the aggression that they can.
Yeah, I do like that both of them taking. Ooh, that's a very aggressive burst. Likes the screen position that they were able to put Program into right now. But now 9 using the way out, trying to get up the beach ball, and there's the dolphin sending it. But so far, nice anti-air, but neither player really landing a solid hit here. 9 has been able to pepper the screens effectively, really just trading hits.
Certainly, and but now we are seeing Velvet trying to set up a dash loop on the air, but Program managing to skate by Velvet, not truly confirming it. And now, both players, huge amounts of tension. Velvet goes for a red Roman, could not convert out of Jordan's another counter. Program 9 still having burst available is truly important right now. Full tension, sending a beach ball. What is they going to do? No!
And a hero burst on top of it, so 9 believing in winning this round. Unfortunately, doesn't land the combo, and a great tech button there from Velvet. Taking that first round, pretty close to getting the burst back, and that hero burst only puts Velvet at a stronger situation.
That was not good for 9, but at least the aggression is starting to work their charm. Beautifully done, but no, Velvet managing to get an Asami, even though Program still managing to dodge out of recovery and just pressure Velvet.
Yeah, I mean, so far what we've been noticing out of 9 is that there hasn't been the strongest combo game, but May kind of just hits so hard individually, right, on these heavy normals, the dolphins, the beach ball, anti-airing as well, that a lot of health has been bled already from Velvet Wolf. But here was a quick pickup, trading into each other. Nice Yosanse RC getting a further pickup here. Big damage, starting to equalize the health deficit.
And certainly beautiful combo out of Velvet, but the fact that May just hits for a ton of damage. Those 3 hits are bleeding. Velvet is not a pixel. Program, another beach ball. Another hero boost. Full tension. We haven't seen them spend tension in the middle way, and now just spam those dolphins, and we are tying this game.
Yeah, definitely putting the onus on Velvet to find the appropriate answer to deal with this pressure, and especially being so low at life. It's going to be tricky, right? You might end up accidentally overextending yourself, and even if you do catch the punish, it may not be the greatest. So that's kind of what Nine was relying on. But now you see, trying to send these Hail Mary Dolphins to challenge out. There's another hit. Send out the beach ball, litter the screen some more. Dolphin set, fly across the screen. Just hoping that one of these does hit. Both players just kind of swinging, praying something connects.
I mean, certainly it's not the classiest, the prettiest, but even though it's just sending damage, that damage is true. It's dangerous. Nine already, very low on life. Wolf on half-life. Oh, parry against that full super. Nine with a huge amount of advantage, but I mean, Velvet with advantage, but Nine regains that burst now. One more hit and Wolf is going to score the first game, and there it is.
Yes, very, very nicely done. So, interestingly, the way Nine is looking to play is really getting all these straight hits. And, you know, if you don't really know how to deal against Mei, it seems like she is kind of bullshit. But, you know, it's kind of Exit in its own nutshell, right? Yeah. A lot of characters, if you really don't know what's going on, it's just the most suffocating, and honestly, you kind of wonder yourself, like, why am I doing this? Why am I playing this game? We are taunting.
We are taunting. We have this by the handle. We do know what we are doing now. Velvet, even though needing straight hits doesn't matter. Beautiful sequence, and now that parry, good. The sequence, good, but not in the corner. Still, the level of corner carry, and mentally, Wolf is, I think, mentally is on a higher level than Nine. I am loving the way that they are operating.
Yeah, they definitely know their routings, and it's kind of the telltale sign for people starting out with fighting games in general. The easiest thing to pick up is always your own character, and being able to like execute on combos, finding recognizable situations. It gets tricky when your opponent is putting themselves in such awkward situations that the confirms don't make the cleanest situation. And I think we're kind of hitting also the point with Velvet here where he has a lot of good ideas, knows how to run some semblance of pressure, but then it's like the situation like that where Nine just presses and you're kind of wondering like, why? Why would you press there? Like, what's going on there?
Exactly. Not the cleanest, not the most by the book sequence by Nine, but sometimes playing off the book, just being more creative, just sending it is the way to go. But at this point, Velvet finding those dash looks beautifully done and going for the overdrive full connection. That should be game. Nope.
So sadly, yeah, that super doesn't do the greatest sometimes, but still have the resources, able to bait the burst, and Velvet taking it so far 2-0. And to tie it home with Nine, right? They are representing a problem that Velvet is slowly starting to find answers to. And you know, hopefully some of these Dolphins go a little bit more into Nine's favor.
Yeah, apart from that, thank you very much, Bibi Mayoiba, for coming in, tuning into this Burst to 5. We are on the second game due to technical difficulties. The first one is gonna be played later. We are already seeing how Velvet is just playing very well, knows what they are doing, but Nine is not giving up yet.
Yeah, a great beat here. So, ooh, that could have been a really catastrophic drop, of course, if Nine had a little bit more access to some combos. Just getting hit here, going for the hero burst, wants to try and make this last round count, and oh my goodness, what a call out.
Yeah, beautiful reaction out of that parry. Nine still going for the true untested approach sequence. Just send the Dolphins or just send the JH. It is going to work eventually, and at the end it does. Maybe crude, but it gives results.
Yeah, definitely. Don't fix what ain't broke, right? If you were winning rounds off of it, just, let's keep it going. There it is. Send the Dolphin. Do it again.
The Dolphin and that beach ball connection. I am loving the way that, even though it's not the most by the books, not the best, most clean, the way that Nine is just saying, there's the beach ball, your problem.
Exactly. Just constantly throwing it out like, I'm a problem. Let's see what you got in response. And Oh, could have been a really big pickup there, but Velvet unfortunately drops that first loop. A little too far away for the corner pickup, but still able to maintain pressure. We see an FD's attempt from 9 to try and push Velvet away, but man, just the resource dump to stay right on his face. There's a Dolphin to escape. Big swinging normals. Suzuran making parry. Big count hit. Do we have the pickup?
Yes, we have on the corner. Yep. Well, but at least we are forcing the burst. Another Zabit just going for that gunshot now, trying to put some pressure on the distance. What? Oh, beautiful catch by Guy, putting Wolf in a very precarious situation, and now the trade. That's GD and 9 wins. What?
Yep. It definitely is like that, and we're seeing kind of the struggle from Velvet here that you know, they're trying to find answers to interact, right? To deny some of these Dolphins, to sort of force themselves a bit more in the neutral, and he's taken a lot of counter hits and a lot of damage in the process.
Certainly. There are times that playing by the book is not the best option, and Velvet trying to learn how to not do everything by the book, but the moment that the things do work out, they do work out. They're doing a lot of damage, maybe a little bit too expeditionary with those parries. They are doing a lot of them, not all of them are working. And 9, true to their way of playing, just sending Dolphins, repairing the beach ball, and just being made.
Yeah, absolute menace on the screen for sure, but the life lead here Velvet does afford them a bit more room. Nice block from the Yozansen. Wants to go for it a third time. I swear that would have been a fourth time.
It would probably have been Knight spending all their tension gauge. Wolf also trying to do the same, but at the end, the one that's going to come up top is Wolf. Both players still having burst. That's important for 9.
Yeah, definitely. I think the way these rounds typically like to play out is that if 9 is able to consistently trade into Velvet, it does become a lot trickier for Velvet to close out these rounds. But with a significant life lead that Velvet has now, it's a lot safer for him to play and try to interact. There's a lot more health to trade. The situation isn't so dire. Forcing the burst out of 9 here, trading again, and if these trades keep going, right, it's only in Velvet's favor.
Then Jitar and Velvet immediately going for the overdrive, and it's not a clean hit, doesn't matter, gets a quick pickup and seals the game. 3-1 for Velvet.
Yeah, unfortunately they canceled their super thanks to the mortal counter, right, being able to cancel into anything else, including a dash. And that kind of just destroyed the super.
Very niche situations that do apply at this moment, because we are forced to fight from time to time. We do things spicy.
And just trying to fish it out here, looking for a parry, really holding that Azami for as long as possible, and at that point 9 just crossing over to the other side, still ends up putting himself in the corner and not afraid to just send the Dolphin.
Ooh.
That's scuffed.
Yeah, that was not great, but beautiful pickup again, could not get a confirmation. 9 trying to put some pressure, is going to trade the places. Wolf gets the grab, full combo out of there, beautifully done, burst to super, because why not?
I don't know, like, it kills, that's good. I don't know if you needed it that far, because you had a bit of good health, right? Just run some safe Oki, especially you've seen that 9 is willing to press and interact even on their wake-ups. So you didn't have to overcommit that hard for the kill per se.
Yeah, maybe not the brightest idea, but probably seeing how the earlier instance went, that 9 was left with a sliver of health, decided to just send it full power. That's at least going to certify a kill. Probably gambling on that, and now, the amount of parries that... And it's not working that bad. Could not confirm this one into a combo. Still good pressure on the corner. This is going to be certainly beautiful pickup. Going for the overdrive this time. No boost. There was no meter to spend. I probably wanted to get a situation. Well, don't you think, Jacker?
Yeah, I mean, it's a tricky one. I think the forcing the RC there to try and extend damage, it scales so hard and it's so awkward for Baiken to continue from there. Might as well just, let them hit the ground, YRC Tatami, force 9 to just block and, run your pressure from there.
We'll need to ask the resident expert on on Lion because if they know how to play, will get the answers. But Wolf right now entering into a rhythm of 9, trying their best to not let Wolf continue there and enjoying that moments of advantage. But it's harder and harder, and there is no more.
Ooh.
And time is running out.
We're both pressing so much. I mean, yeah, there we go. Use the dead angle 9 once out of there. Gonna hold this to Tommy, and this time hang on to that burst as we go into set point for Velvet. Velvet looking really, really strong, starting off these rounds a lot more ahead, right? That makes it a lot difficult, it makes it very hard for 9 to run their game plan of like, let me funny trade and just come out on top.
Certainly. And now we are seeing Velvet just getting those pickups, doing the combos this time. Could not end with a super. But those, I mean, you've seen those command runs just saying, I don't give a fuck, I'm just gonna run towards you. And
yeah, I mean, it's definitely a decent adaptation, right? Guard point to just slide in, especially with how aggressive. Yeah, look, just to have no worry of accidental beach ball hitting you or a dolphin coming out to kill you. Just make sure that you just get in there in 9's face. You get the throw, you get some damage going, and you close out the set.
And now 9 with the least little bit of health. That parry out of Velvet, sealing everything. 5-1, a very beautiful first to 5 series we've seen.
Absolutely. So very, very strong start here. And we're gonna, without further ado, hop on right over to our next set of players. So I believe we're going back to the original scheduling of Faye versus Porkchop. We do indeed have an Elfeld and a Soul player on the dock. So do you remember all the nice things we talked about earlier regarding this matchup? See if we can recall that right. That indeed Elfeld, a very strong character and very controlling over the neutral screen, and a character like Soul that needs to tussle in your face to be effective is going to have a pretty tricky time making his approach.
Yeah, because if you have forgotten, they are going to be appearing at the exam at the end of the stream, so please remember. But now back into the game and a little bit more seriously, because we should. Faye on Elfeld, House JD, also known as Porkchop, on that Soul, and we are seeing already beautiful things out of there.
Yeah, got the combos. Unfortunately, didn't quite get the knockdown kick. Are we having controller issues?
It does appear to be like that. Okay. Now it's back. While we're seeing those gunshots, and yeah, seems like Porkchop's controller is not behaving the best. We'll need to see how they are going to solve everything.
Just kind of snoozing there. Okay, I think both players ready to keep it going. And again, controller issues.
Controller issues seems like
strategy.
I mean, it's you can try to strategize with it. You can try to, I'm going to control issue right now, make them feel like it's not working, but then just immediately going up. But it's rude. So yeah, I'm not liking it. We'll need to wait for official confirmation out of Legs if this is going to continue or how we're going to work through everything. But of right now, it's not looking good, Jacker.
Yeah, I mean, I wonder if their controllers, the question is, when was the last time they booted up Xrd? If yesterday, then unlucky, right? Like, funny how technology works and sometimes it doesn't. But if their last time booting up was a long time ago and like, oh boy, I can't wait to play in Burst of 5, let me just hop in, raw dog it and see what happens, then it's kind of on you for not quality controlling your controller.
Certainly. It's gonna be an interesting situation at least. But the things that we were seeing, we were seeing some good examples from moment to moment, those 5 seconds that it worked. We'll need to see, so that's what's going on. We suspect Porkchop still have some controller issues.
Yeah,
we are awaiting further instructions.
I would believe so. So, I think we're people in chat raising their hands to to swap in for Porkchop, right, to keep the actions going. We'll see what Lex's decision is in the matter. Of course, it's a bummer, right, that technical issue after technical issue, but such is the nature of online brackets. It's a very rich culture of different things that can go wrong.
Yeah, it's on the very own thing that you are not playing on a standardized setting. Even though the standard setting may be a PS4. Doesn't matter. Everybody's playing in their own room. I am going to generalize, okay? Don't tell me, no, I am playing in my living room. Shh. It's gonna be in their own room, set up the one that they want, controller the one that they want, even if they want to play with their goddamn keyboard. Everybody's server is going to be its own world. We can't just prepare for everything. There are limits.
Right. Yeah, I mean, it's the ultimate paranoia to believe that you can be prepared for everything. Okay, I see Faye coming back, so I wonder if a new opponent is up or if Porkchop does indeed have her controller issues resolved. The part that really sucks about having technical issues in a game like Xrd is that, well, first of all, anytime you're going to look up controller issues with the Guilty Gear as a search term, you're going to get Strive. And other than that, good luck browsing forums, because those are probably people reporting in errors from like 5-8 years ago.
Yeah, before the rollback. And even though the rollback didn't change that much, didn't modify, but it's a thing. Game is old.
Mm-hmm. Game is old, but was unpopular. It was very difficult to get, and even then, I think the popular platform was PlayStation. So, good luck trying to have info on that. But we have confirmation that unfortunately it is going to be the end of Porkchop, and instead Faye will be facing off against Bay. So we're gonna get that super sick EU to NA connection.
Let's hope these do work, because we all know that rollback, yes, but from time to time it doesn't work as good.
So long as you're sitting next to the router, Wi-Fi is okay.
And you have a straight cable going from the old continent to the new world that hasn't been corroded by the sea. So we will need to see. And more and yeah, Lex has given us very interesting thing that apparently those two have been playing a lot, and it's close. We will need to see how that works. Vaya.
Yeah. And two characters now a little differently, like Kai, typically known for being able to poke a bit more mid-range, but painfully honest.
Painfully honest, honestly painful, as they do say. Good pressure, very annoying with all those seals. Charge stun edge is amazing. Oh, beautiful pickup. Yeah.
I like that IB on the Bridal Express. That is some very good understanding.
I mean, if you want to play a character like Kai, you need a very good understanding of the game. Your tools are good, but you're always at the end of everybody's bullshit.
Okay, are seeing on the Stun Dipper, believing that probably it wouldn't have quite connected that far away, but now they are running their pressure, trying to make sure that Faye stays down, but that Vapor Thrust to call it out. Faye taking that first round very nicely.
Oh, the sniper shot connects, could not convert into shotgun earlier. Good job by Faye, trying to keep the distance or trying to get the pressure, not letting BA do everything they want.
Sniper shot in your face is a very bold decision. We see the sneaky walk-up throw attempt. Faye ready to press on any sort of moment's notice, and great combo. Unfortunately doesn't quite hit that Vapor Thrust. Looking to anti-air. 2HS connects, no pickup sadly. Put in the corner, but the life lead situation is pretty comfortable here for Bea. You can't burst shotgun. You can't do it.
No, it's not physically possible, but you can always burst Kai. It's not that bullshit. And now, the Super Cannon trading positions. Both players very low life. Oh, Guild Severance connect. We'll see the full combo. Yes, there is the stun edge. Very low life on Faye. Time Berry not enough, and the stun edge is... Bay gets the first one.
That stun edge might almost felt as slow as that first shuriken that Chip throws. It's slowly flying over there, hitting Faye on the head. So good stuff here from Bea. Definitely a lot more in control, and we see that Faye is definitely trying to scramble for a bit of that dominance back. So jump in, sets up the Pine Berry. Unfortunately, trade so disappears, but there you go. Heavy gunshots. Stun Dipper, just let it rip. Says enough.
We always do let the rip. Oh, good interaction by Faye, going for the classic. That heavy stun edge, getting those drill in. Faye, Half-Life. Get the Hippo could not confirm. Beautiful defense out of Bea. But now shotgun stance. Beautiful burst out of Bea.
YSC sniper, very, very nice. Still slowly has the life lead being chipped away from her as Bea trying to get in there, using the stun dipper to force the way in. RC to keep the pressure going. A lot of mids being thrown out, hoping that at some point Faye does challenge, and there it is. Far slash in this 3HS. Unfortunately drops the combo, but still good life lead situation here to try and close it out. Faye under the pressure, sets up the Pine Berry, forced to block, tries to jump away, but the gunshots back into the bomb. What are we thinking?
Oh, we are thinking kick, we are touching, beautiful conversion. Faye deciding to boost at a point, hero boost probably, but it's gonna pay off.
That was so unfortunate. They ordered a little wrong with the sniper shot. They were trying to set up for the unblockable, but it unblockables itself when you do move it. So you have to set the reticle right and then YRC. And Dipper force in, good punish. Just gets the knockdown of the gunshots. XP forcing their way in now. Faye try to keep it going, but Bea has had enough. They're pressing the buttons. Has the grinder seals going. No mix-up, sadly. Just trying to back away, right? Leverage this life lead to try and close out this game. Oh!
But DP at the situation at that point, that now Faye just gets a grab. Bea, very low life. It's gonna be difficult to make it work. We've seen Faye just play beautifully.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, you do have to be careful for these stun edges, right? You don't want to take a hit for free. Pine Berry is good and all, but the one weakness is Elfeld getting hit. And even that, it's questionable.
I mean, always. But now, okay, Bea trying to send us a mystery. Oh, trading the sniper and the stun edge. Beautiful sequence by Bea. Gonna put Faye onto the corner, having burst. There it is, it's spent. Good block on the sniper. Bea could not confirm through that stun edge. At the end, Faye just
that last hit. It was interesting. I liked what I saw, right? You have that life lead. You try to stay away from your opponent, throw things at the screen, make them approach through big normals, and you know, try to force them to approach, because like a lot of players will see a low health opponent and they will instantly turn up the gas, thinking like, oh, I gotta get in there, I gotta kill them, I need to end right now, and they end up overextending themselves into a big comeback for the opponent.
Certainly. And now, oh, badly thrown DP into a badly thrown burst. Bea obliterating a couple. That burst got very early on the game. Faye, a huge advantage on tempo right now.
Yeah, unfortunately dropping the combo there, but still has that nice life lead. Trying to back away, let the heavy slash play, but we'll see how aggressive Bea can get, using those stun dippers to get right in the face. Red RC on the stun edge and keep the pressure going, but unfortunately push blocked away. That's going to be now a bit of a scramble, trying to anti-air, getting that far slash going, but look at Faye, kind of just waiting out, see where she can press. Oos.
Yeah, both players just trading projectiles, trading approaches, but not sticking it perfectly. We haven't seen a clean combo out of them in a good moment, but now, okay, Bea gets a startup, could not get the follow. Okay, Sacred Edge is not enough.
Yeah,
to break
it. Had to FD it though. Oh, doesn't quite have to pick up for the Pine Berry. Is slowly chipping away at the health here of Faye. Both players about equal, but there is the counter hit pickup. Gets the air combo and the heavy vapor thrust. Wow, that did actually a good grip of damage to kill.
But I mean, if we're gonna start with a grid severance, that's gonna be almost more than enough. But yes, that heavy stun, it's doing a lot of damage. Okay, Seal ready to go. Stand deeper, only getting the first hit. And we are, once again, there are moments that very tense calm, if you think.
This is, yeah, it's definitely very interesting to see how, oh wow, the IB is on the side of Bea. They're quite studied on actually what to do into shotgun, aside from that accidental burst earlier.
Okay, boosting that stand deeper. The Panberry just trading place at that point. Okay, TP out of Oki. Bea trying to put some pressure, but beautiful touch by Faye, forcing the burst out of Bea.
Oh, almost had the pick up there, but great anti-air there from Bea. Slowly getting close to winning that game. Big laser beam is able to get the run up. Unfortunately, doesn't hit the right button there for the continued pickup. Both players trading air to each other, but the falling button coming out from Faye needs one last hit to try and tie up the rounds here. You see heavy stun edge being thrown out. Laser beam just ducks under the sniper shot. Able to keep her in the corner, and there is the far slash for Bea, taking the lead back in the set 2-1.
Very scrappy ending, but Bea just at that point just sending those stun edges, the laser, that drill, just sending it and forcing.
Yeah, we are in sort of a similar but different situation to a very nothing burger phrase, but compared to the last game we saw where life lead was so important in determining how it played out, equally we see it here, but on the side of who gets to zone the other out harder and force them to approach more aggressively to try and close out the rounds.
It's because it's the dichotomy. Before game was scrappy out of we only know how to do one thing, but we do it good, versus the we don't know what we are doing, therefore we are not trying to mess with our opponent.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean, then we are going to split the cake. Congratulations to the newlyweds, and Kai is just bleeding damage right now. Bea is not fancying it. Okay, Red Line is gonna get fully blocked. Faye with a commanding lead right now.
It's so criminal that Alpha can block in shotgun stats. That's my, I gotta hate on this character a little bit more sometimes, but damn, does she get to do that. All right, so life lead here for Faye. Gets that 2HS to connect and a close slash to close it out. Faye now looking to tie it up.
Certainly, Faye trying to lock in that 2-2. Bea trying to at least go for that 3-1, give them some a small advantage on the standings. Only one game is not enough right now. The more you have, the better.
Several straight hits. Tries to go for the CQC. Fortunately doesn't connect. Nice air throw, getting that knockdown. Tries to go for the overhead. I'd like to see some more Pineberry pulls, just simply on Oki, because it's just such a strong tool from Elfeld to have to not deal with whatever your opponent would want to throw on Wake Up. But still, we have the life lead situation here. Shoot out the big rocket. We have the pickup. Gets a soft knockdown. Gets another pickup. And I'm saying pick up a lot. Needs a last hit to close out here. Unfortunately, the YC didn't quite go as planned. And the cautious win to close out. Oh my goodness. Willing to press with that life total is a very smart choice.
It is, but beautiful sequence out of there, recognizing the moment that the Heaven Stand is connected, sending that Sacred Edge, just sending damage. We need to deal more damage, we need to equalize that life difference. But they were too low at that point, too low. And there was one hit, and we have it. So, series is tied 2-2.
Yep, it's a knockdown. Trying to force the pressure, some more stun edges blocked, but unfortunately no punish. Good challenge there from Bea, but Faye with the aggressive burst wants to keep Bea locked in the corner, but the part after that didn't quite seem consistent with the burst.
No, it did not, but now Bea finding a moment, setting up the sigil, gonna break because those gunshots are criminal indeed. Okay, all this time we are blocking the reversal super great severance. We are going to go for the full sequence. No, could not convert Bea, but at least is gonna put Faye onto the corner.
Oh wow, what an
if not
to catch the air dash. Very nicely done. And now we're in a very comfortable spot for Bea. Has that life lead, opting to take the knockdown to get a nice aggressive stun edge. YRC to keep her going, and there is the unblockable. Doesn't have the pickup just yet, but needs that final hit to close out the round.
And there it is. 3G, probably yes, finding the touch. Another advantage for Bears, going through advantage to back to neutral in this series. You need to see if they can secure a foothold.
Big stun edge. Simple pickup. Very nice. Get that damage. Unfortunately, Kai, not the best knockdown ability. I think in general, actually, just nowhere can he get a knockdown in the air.
I mean, if you are as consistent as Kai, you can have everything. You will be cheating. But now, Faye, beautiful sequence, gonna put Bea on the corner. Could not convert with that shotgun. It's gonna be a vapor thrust out of Bea, getting out of there.
I do like the Pineberry on Oki. That was really nice, right? Just Pineberry sets up for the shotgun, and like you said, couldn't quite get the pickup, but we are seeing the makings of an Elfeld player here.
Certainly, I will recommend them to talk to Riol if they want to continue to get better. Really good player.
Yeah, and there it is, a round apiece. Both players now poised to take the lead over the other, looking for that 5th game win. He's just backing away, finds the jump in good over these, and there's the gold burst. Wants all that meter to play with, setting up all these seals, and there we go, the sniper gameplay coming out from Bea. Stun edge YFC, unfortunately gets big counter hit, and has to pick up this time. Very nicely done for Faye.
Certainly, big pickup, but Bea trying to break party with that right aligning. It's blocked by Faye, but at least manages to convert on the aftermath, and now both players back to neutral. Futsi's game is interesting. Oh, sniper connecting. Faye's approach fading, forcing a burst out of Bea.
Yeah, both of them really trading into each other, using these long-range projectiles to try and work away at each other's HP bar. Still, Bea, slight life lead, not quite able to escape his corner just yet, so it can be tricky. And still, in spite of the life deficit, we see Faye being the one in the zoning position, which is really interesting.
Now Bea sending a beautiful sniper out of Faye. Both players just preferring to have that distance. Oh no, pick up by Faye, forcing the burst out of Bea. And now another sequence, good defense by Bea. Shotgun deployed, but not enough. We are going to see the real no laser.
Oh wow, really moved that reticle back to try and catch the approach from Bea. Now looking for another few hits. There's the Bridal Express pushing close to the corner. Immediately jumps away. Gets a 2HS counter, but no pickup. 8 seconds on the clock. 7, 6. The life lead on the side of Faye. I would just gold burst. Get him away from you.
Yeah, it's not worth at the end. At the last possible second, Faye finds that sniper. And the lead for the first time in that series, 3-2 for Faye.
2 away from taking it all. We are really getting into a grind of a matchup between these two, right? They are play a lot of like stray hits, sometimes a combo here and there, but most of the game being played out by stray hits, trading back and forth over the other, just projectile gaming.
They know they play each other so much that they know them, therefore they feel more comfortable just being far, just going for the very secure things.
So he tries to go for the raw shotgun pull. Still, Bea getting the run up here. Now trying to zone out, but does Faye really have to approach, right? You have all this life lead. I mean, when the position is there to do so, right? Do it, but don't overexert yourself for it.
Certainly not. Shotgun was probably not the option at that point. Now Bea trying to rush in, getting out with a DE angle, and not, but starting to carve out the life lead.
Stuck in the corner. Heavy slash not connecting on the crouching Kai. Still able to find that overhead. Needs that last hit to connect. With the sniper just backing away. Heavy slash jumping away from the stun edges. Pineberry is out, just jumping back and forth, not really escaping the corner just yet, which gives Bea the opportunity to run this pressure. Stun Dipper not punished. Wow, that is very, very brave burst there to go for, especially with a whole other round to play, and the clean whiff, meaning you have 0 going into a round where Faye may, extend the lead in a quite dangerous manner.
Certainly, and now we are seeing Faye pushing Bea onto the corner with a shotgun. Could not convert at the end, and Bea is starting to close some distance back, clearing some space, but I am liking the way that Faye is going, punishing that lack of burst on Bea's side. There is grab, shotgun out of a radar C, just start sending in good damage done. More shots, not enough.
Yeah, still good execution on the shotgun stance earlier. It's very nice to see that. The blocks, has that life lead. Good match trying to escape, and now has it back to the mid screen. Still wants to take the approach slow, looking for a bait on perhaps a DP here, but now likes to play it a little bit more aggressively. RC to extend the combo, and that will do it. Very nicely done from Faye. Starting to get their bearings a little more here, and is one game away from taking it all.
Certainly growing into the game, growing into the series, finding more and more that the space that they were, that firstly were denied by Bea, now knowing, yeah, I can touch here, 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 and you are having a very hard time punishing me. I'm just going to start spamming it. And it's working for Faye.
It absolutely is, and now gets the Pineberry out. Ooh, good playing of the handball there. Just quickly swiping at the Pineberry, making sure that it doesn't stand on their head. Big far slash 3HS, an early burst coming out from Faye. Low profiling under the stun edge. Ooh.
Ooh, almost catching Bea with that reticle. Could not be at the end, trying to find the moment with that dive kick. Good block by Faye, but now, yep, Bea finds the moment, gonna put Faye onto the corner.
We're trying to poke out with these far slashes, right? Bea now with a life lead to play with, seeing that they are taking a little bit of that distance, hoping that that far slash would have been a counter hit or something for that 3H to connect. But the 2HS trade is going to set up for Bea. Fortunately, it doesn't quite have the full extension. Gets anti-aired by the close slash. Pineberry set up. You can't really interact with that big explosion. Has a simple pickup, right? Gets that knockdown. That's what matters.
Yeah, could not come back with a shotgun the first time. The second one is gonna get a couple of shots, not enough yet. Oh, trying to go for the gate this time is not working, but Bea could not punish it properly.
Might be one of those supers that already recovers the moment you hit the ground. Able to backdash invuln on the laser beam. Very nicely done. Pineberry is equipped, but you have to let that go. Finds the space to do it. Heavy slash, unfortunately, going over the head of Kai. Still, that might be the round here. Hero burst, I believe. Unless Faye makes a counter here, 2HS connects, burst back, that's pretty worth it.
It is on the last 10 seconds of in-game time, and the dive kick is enough.
The air stall we saw, oh no, also, Bea pressing 2S might have mixed up the buttons, unfortunately, right? It could have been a really good 2HS there.
Probably. Now, Bea is the one that has the health advantage, doing a good chunk of damage against Faye. Let's see if we can compare. There is the Grid Sever. We're going to see the full combo. Yes, out of until that heavy.
Yeah, already strong start here for Bea. Fortunately, not able to keep Faye under control. Big heavy slash, getting that anti-air. We see some really aggressive air dashes. Rolls underneath, but there's a big heavy slash waiting for you on the other side. Bea in a great position here. Unfortunately, gets rocketed to the face. Doesn't quite get the pickup here. Faye, again, using the heavy slash, getting low profile quite frequently by crouching, and that's going to be another round for Bea. Close to the burst available, but Faye sitting on that full burst, ready to just deny the first hit that Bea may score.
Certainly. But now back to neutral. The heavy stance is gonna work for Bea this time. There is that burst. Faye trying to put some pressure, but it's not working right now. Bea finally touching those nodes that are working.
Oh, just kind of sitting there, holding the full unblockable. Good spacing there from Bea, letting Faye kind of press buttons, overcommit, and set themselves up for punishes. And great jump over the stun edge. Unfortunately, doesn't quite hit the Bridal Express combo, and that's going to be a clean punish. Faye slowly driving Faye towards the corner. Tries to get that run up to HS. Unfortunately, can cancel into 2D.
Ooh. Shotgunning to the face. Trying to go into the defense. Oh, the rocket misses Bea, having a prime opportunity to deal enough damage to end this game. Faye still having access to burst. The dive kick is not good, but there is no punish to that.
The jump slash will do it. Faye was so close to taking it all, but Bea staying alive in the set. Still a ways to go from winning it themselves. And Faye only needs that last 2 rounds to make it stick. So we'll see if the scrambles can go a little more in Faye's favor, right? And that way they might win, or if, you know, some of these explosive openings that Bea has been landing can, you know, be a little bit more consistent. Uh-oh, danger time.
Explosive opening. I mean, if you want this explosive opening, we have one at home, and oh, this is going to connect. We're going to see full combo. No, Bea for bursting out. Don't want to be any part of that.
Yeah, very smart. You don't want to hold. Again, the life lead has been so critical in these matchups between these players so far in determining who gets to be sort of more patient, waiting out their opponent to force them to overextend an approach, and being in a danger time state. Don't want to have that happen right in the first few seconds. Still, Faye falling back here. Good roll under the far slash. Has Bea locked in the corner now. Shotgun shots, and there is the CQC finally landing. Has the pick up to boot as well.
Yeah, with the Pine Berry, the full sequence almost beautifully done by Faye, and the re-pickup is gonna be enough. Yes, after this right aligning, pixel health for Bea, one more touch, and they are done, and there it is, that dive kick.
Yeah, the air stall, you see how, I mean, Kai 2HS can really reach for the stars sometimes, but man, with how hard Elfeld can stall in the air, right? It's not only just a dive kick, Pineberry pull, dive kick. You can sit there in like a good, I think a whole 2 seconds before you have to actually start coming down to the ground again.
Very strong indeed, and now Faye putting the shotgun block. They are managing to escape that situation. Good for them.
YRC, heavy stun edge, but unfortunately this Faye that's coming out on top. RC to keep the pressure going. A lot of good IBs coming out from Bear. Has a little bit more in tune with the rhythm of Faye. Gonna go for that burst.
Okay. Good pistol shots there, trying to snuff out the approach. The Pineberry is going to trade, and now the corner. Another pickup by Faye, trying to keep the pressure at Bears, not letting them.
Yeah. Ooh, try to far slash in there. Both players now trading away at each other's health, but this is going to be dangerous for Bear, right? The more these trades happen, the worse it is in their favor. Has that life disadvantage, but this jump in is definitely going to change that situation up very nicely. Has Faye locked into the corner. Fortunately, gets slightly punished on the seal set, jumps over the big sacred edge, and now we are down to death's door here. Shotgun is available. Rolled underneath, far slash does connect to HS a little too far away, and the sniper shot to finish it all off. Faye taking it 5-3 over Bea.
Very close at the end, very close, and that sneaky sniper shot is gonna close everything. Beautifully done by both players, putting on a big show. And as Nine said, first time 5-3. The second time we are doing it again. What a game.
Well, it's not going to be the end, right? We are only just getting warmed up. Thank you to Faye and Bear for the performance, because up next we have Scar Novak versus Grumpy. So Grumpy, right? Old-time RRC veteran. I think they've been in the one golden fish for a good minute now. And I think the timing has been a little unfortunate for them, as suddenly the rise of intermediate players hitting the bracket hasn't really done them any favors in getting close to that position of graduating. So hopefully, right, that has motivated them to dig deep and get that grind going. And what a way to see that happen when you got, Blaze Blue Central Fiction old head Scar Novak now making the devious appearance in GGXrd.
Especially, and we are going to be doing a PSA. Yeah, Zero Fundis is invading the stream, both on the casting couch as in the gameplay. So we are not going to have a biased commentary, wouldn't we?
So here's the deal, right? Scar Novak can be pretty kind of a bum sometimes, so he gets some of a. It's going to be balanced in the sense that I'm going to hate on him when deserved.
Okay, fair enough. The Dutch are coming. Yep.
The Dutch are indeed coming. You should come to the Dutch. Go to Netherlands. Come to ZF. We got a 2-day event in April. Check us out. Pretty cool.
Yeah, it's gonna be lit. So yeah, we have Scar Novak already locked and loading that Sol bad guy. And Grumpy should be locked and loading the Frederick Bull Sara.
Man, shut your bum ass up. Get in there and do the funny thing, Mr. Scar.
Hey. Okay, we'll need a minute. Ugh.
Yeah, definitely take a minute to lock in. So this one is going to be the ultimate. Well, one of them. Ultimate's a bit far, but one of the more gorilla of all time matchups, right? Two silverbacks just completely duking it out. They want to do the exact same thing against each other and have the precise tools to deny what they would want to do against each other. So it's going to be really interesting to see who comes out on top, who's got the spicier tech, who's got the finer fundies. Don't let the ZF tag confuse you.
Nah. Yes, certainly. But I mean, we have the gorilla in charge, so it's gonna be another knuckle, a barn burner. You can get any adjective that you want for something that's gonna be spicy. We'll have it. And now, Grumpy going on to the cabinet, loading that Frederick Bulsara, ready to go.
Yep, absolutely. So here it is, Grumpy versus Silverback Noises.
I mean, yes, both of them.
Alright, here it is. Two souls duking it out. Grumpy on the black soul skin and Scar on the red skin. So we'll see how.
So we have Scar on the more Christmas themed skin versus Grumpy on the Krampus themed skin. Perfectly.
Oh my god, is it no?
No! So, Viper spam, perfect. Viper spam indeed, okay. Fafnir, block. So the...
Yeah, I think Scar Novak, painfully, right? It seems like excessive trolling, but he is really just getting a vibe and trying to get in your head.
Is it trolling? Scar is teabagging Grumpy.
Yeah, he wants Grumpy to do something about it. He says like, yeah, do something about it. Because ultimately, what teabagging does is if you let it get to you, your opponent is going to just end up pressing early because they have a sense of like when would you get fed up enough to try and do something about it, and then capitalize off that. Oh, nice little cross up into the corner. Just needs that last bit of health to close it out, but unfortunately the right stamp straight into the gun flame. You hate to see it. Scar taking that first round.
Yeah, a little bit too aggressive on Grumpy's side with that right stamp. Should have left enough time for that gunflame to fade. But it is what it is.
Almost like the sick bait with the right stamp. Now we see the gun flames being thrown out.
Gunflame!
Yeah, try to be a little sneaky there. Was hoping that Scar would jump in. I think Scar sees the situation as like, oh, I have the life lead. I don't need to like do anything stupid.
But they are going to do something stupid because it's in their genes. Okay, gets the knockdown, could not compare with an air. Beautiful air grab by Grumpy, but no, we're just going to stand back. Railstorm connecting. We're going to see the dash loops. Not yet, but the pressure is truly good for Grumpy. That's a lot of damage done to Scar.
6P, we see the patience now from Scar. Having to block out, right? He may like to troll, but, you know, he's not without a plan. Unfortunately, doesn't get that air dash pickup. A little tricky sometimes. Oh, he gets the PRC, but still the 6P.
There you go. That was missing.
Tries to go for the reset. Once that air command grab, unfortunately, Ground Viper straight into the gun flame, and that's a round apiece for both players.
But wouldn't you agree that we were missing some Dragon installs?
Yeah, of course. Oh yeah, the big counter hit pickup, gets a knockdown into the corner. What's the pressure? Empty jump low, keeps the sequence going. Now it's the late air dash. Chicken block from Grumpy, doesn't want to have to guess. Pushing back to the corner. Right stamp, get out of there. We are very inspired by Stale Devil here.
Yeah, I mean, this is a very Devil's-inspired game plan. All gas, no brakes, just full sending it. Please and thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. And man, Grumpy, somebody, Lardside earlier said like, yeah, Grumpy one of the more patient souls, but damn has Scar Novak done something to them.
I mean, there is patience and then there is, I am going to teabag you until you are starting playing properly. But with that, Scar is gonna take that first blood, first game for the Zero Fundis Resident Soul.
It is it's one heck of a ride. I mean, definitely mission successful, right? Like if the teabagging has got into your opponent's head so much that they feel the need to ooh, very nice air throw out of the banded revolver. And again, these air throws on point, definitely the way to go. Early burst doesn't want to be put into the pressure of Scar Novak. 6Ps to call it out, trying to burst bait here, and a lot of unburstable damage so far.
I mean, grabbing is a tool in fighting games that everybody should learn how to apply, but it is what it is. Oh, and then 6P. That
unfortunately,
trading the 6H, yeah.
It was +2. I cannot believe it that the 2D was able to trade
With itself.
Yeah.
This is the game of the century.
Oh, slow walk up, and unfortunately, Scar there with the buttons. Gets the cross up to the other side. Oh my god, this setup is devious, actually. He just lets the system decide where he lands. Oh. Wanted to call out a DP this time. Unfortunately, doesn't quite get the instant JD.
Yep. Hey, Grumpy trying to bait something out of Scar, and Scar's just going to start sending the gunflames. Grumpy at the end, they're gonna try to get into an... I have a limit on how much I can...
It's Silverback to Silverback communications.
Yeah, they're saying, yeah, I think this game is yours. Just spamming 2S.
Oh?
Okay.
Oh my god. Both of them blitzing, but only Scar has the will to hold it down for the plus frames. So around the piece, Scar one away from extending his lead some more.
Yes, and Grumpy just working best in trying to get that wild throw. Scar going to go for a semblance of a combo. So 6H spams, right from connecting for Scar. Let's see the setup is good, evading that blitz.
Yeah, there's knockdown, good mix-up. That's the pickup. Oh, RC for the extension here. I'm all the way to corner. Do we get the right step? No, we're just going for the revolver, getting that knockdown. Safe jump on that JS. Try 7 for Fafnir. Fortunately, not quite right. And the right snap into the gunflame. A little unfortunate, but no pickup for the side from Grumpy. Gets a hit on that DP, but it's a little awkward. Tries the 2HS anti-air. Yeah, Soul Bad Guy a little bit rough on the anti-air department sometimes. And there it is. The cross up.
Yeah, the close-up working it. 1-1 in the stage, but at least we're gonna get a series of games. It's gonna be interesting, in all the senses of that word.
That's one way to put it for sure. I think the thing that Grumpy has to not get too caught up in is what Scar is doing, how he likes to seemingly troll, because like I've seen Grumpy play before, and it's not like in this style. So whatever Scar has done has sort of invited them into this like cage match style gameplay of just pressing buttons as much as possible. And you know, Scar is very intentioned behind it, whereas for Grumpy, I'm not so sure.
Not really, probably being lured into the Scar's rhythm. Because once you start seeing that kind of gameplay, it's difficult to just stay on your lane, doing what you want to do, while Scar is just sending bullshit left, right, and center.
Yeah, oh, unfortunate drops there. And Fox with the Fafnir straight into the Blitz gun. Oh my goodness, the 2D not hitting the ground Viper, and that's going to be Scar with another round to his name. That Grumpy does rise above at some point of the gorilla nature, getting back to their old game plan, or if it's this all the way, you know, which is fun, but ultimately, right, do try to take these first to fives as good practice to improve your gameplay. Of course, have fun, right?
Always have fun, but this is starting to look like how shall we put it? Starts with C, ends in Fiesta.
Hong Kong.
Spray some seltzer water up on D. But yes, another Fafnir through the blade. Scar trying to capitalize on this rare occasion. Oh, beautiful combo, 14 hits, even though through a black bait. One throw, even going for that Tyrant Red. And the pickup, not enough.
Yeah, I was hoping
he has a chance.
Dive straight into the gunflame. Quick little pickup there. Be able to just Oh no. Oh no. Text right into the JP. And Scar Novak now 3 games up.
Oh, damn. I miscounted.
Oh yeah, no. Scar is in the solid lead. I mean, earlier we saw a lot of Fafnirs coming out from Scar with seemingly like no intention behind it. Just like, oh, Fafnir. But really, he was just looking for Grumpy to try and blitz it because he says like, well, surely either you're going to IB this or try some other response.
Now, Scar, good pressure against Grumpy, putting them against the corner, and the blocks are beautiful. Oh, Fafnir against that Viper, beautifully done by Grumpy, but no, Scar gonna get the pick up. That's gonna be the full right. Certainly, Revolver against the corner. And oh, beautiful there. Beautiful from Scar.
And this is kind of what I meant earlier, right? Grumpy trying to play into that double Fafnir, triple Fafnir game plan as well. And immediately Scar says like, nope, that's my thing and I know what you're doing.
And that's the thing. Scar managed to pull Grumpy onto their own rhythm. They don't know how to play at this rate. That much aggression, that much bullshit. They don't know. But Scar knows. Scar has been raised in the bullshit.
But what's interesting is like Scar plays like this, but he does ask for like specific setups and combo routing advice from some of the better Soul players. Only to do this.
I mean, once you are a master, supposedly you can devolve into as much of a primal form as you want. If not, ask your favorite painter that they started painting beautiful traditionally and then just did bullshit and said, yeah, this is art.
Oh, wait.
Oh my god! That was amazing out of Scar. Watching them approach immediately going, Dragon install, heavy Viper, fuck you.
Yeah, absolutely. The chain shift when we were doing under knife things. Just quick freeze frame, see what he's doing. Oh, I could DP here. Nice. Also heavy Volcanic Viper coming out from Grumpy. We are full aggression. No more S Vipers.
Nah. Now we are cooking with gas.
Absolutely. Ground Viper was the punish. Keeps it simple. Doesn't quite get the JD to connect, but has a life lead. Grumpy in control of the situation. Dead angle whiffing. We love Exert in its interactions, don't we, folks?
Always. Okay, that back into the spam gambling moment. Grumpy managing to get the better out of its card. Left in the corner, managing to get the side switch, but still very rough situation for Scar.
Yeah, this is a chance for Grumpy here. You know, need to make one stick on the board. Unfortunately, you know, kind of going a little bit of a sad way in the Soul Mirror. These mirror matches always got a little bit of extra putting on the line here, right? This is your character, and you can't just have somebody come in your house and do you like that on your own turf.
No, you don't want this to happen. Okay, Scar managing to get out of there, blocking that Riot and could not properly punish it, and now it's Grumpy the one that's getting the good hits.
What I'm surprised more at is the fact that Scar is just taking these Fafnir hits without IBs. He's very, very weird in his IB timings. Whereas I know him to kind of IB entire strings if he needs to.
Probably deciding that it's not worth getting the counter hit just for an IB and saying, yep, I'm just gonna block it, and then it's all going to work out. Scar's gonna put themselves on set point for this first to 5.
Yeah, ooh, big Abundant Bringer gets a knockdown off the revolver. Goes for the OTG setup, and this time, Grumpy not ready. Fortunately, gets hit, and again, OTGs sets up for the gun flame. Grumpy gets that break to connect, but immediately the big connection, oh my god, doesn't quite get the pickup of the RC, but still able to find the next couple hits. The fake, while throws the blitz, and is it enough to kill? Not quite. Should be another interaction here. Again, the OTG, this time tech buttons coming out from Grumpy.
Certainly, it's not enough, but Scar with a lot of advantages. That rest from gonna get blocked, and at the end is gonna get gun flamed and Scar cleans 5-0 this series. Very interesting, very soul, very bullshit.
Absolutely clean house on that one. So interesting for sure. Be very careful with what you take notes on for yourself on how to play Soul. Yeah, Kusuro would be very proud indeed. But yeah, with that, hopefully we're going to take it down to a more calculated level, right? As we are going to be having Cinnamon versus Large Lad, our second intercontinental match of this evening. Cinnamon hailing from the American side versus our very own Large Lad on the chip. And you know, what a way from Lex to just do it and have him face off against a Slayer, which is just, of course, chef's kiss. Have the character just blow up, why not?
Yeah, I mean, if Cinnamon managing to even touch Large Lad, the laddie, it's gonna explode in 1,000 chips pieces. Gonna be fun to watch.
Yeah, shout out to that one video of, I think it was either Diamendo or Crocs and Socks that like just blew up Bjorn with one danger time, just bye. Bears Diamendo, I was completely off.
I mean, Slayer's danger time is Slayer's favorite time.
It is.
Yeah.
It's Slayer time.
It's Slayer
They should
time.
just say it's Slayer time.
Yeah, it is dead on time into everything. Ooh, Bloodsuck Universe connecting, getting that next power up. Oh, but Large Lad managing to get out of a tricky situation. I wasn't fond of that. Getting out of there, and now Cinnamon just trying to Slayer, but Large Lad managing to get a hit. Beautiful sequence there on the mixes, forcing that burst.
Cinnamon's had enough, and now we see the pressure being run here. Unfortunately, 6P's in the corner, almost gets a pickup, but there's a tech button. Nice jump install. Oh, Alpha Baby to the wall, tries to get the knockdown. Very good. Quick shuriken, forces him to hold. Again, the jump installs. So good with it. Gets the kunai super for the ender. That does massive guts crush. And Large Lad starting off with a really rough opening, right? Taking a lot of damage, able to make him come back.
Oh, but now Cinnamon getting a couple of hits, not enough to get the party started. And now Large Lad is just gonna get it going. Dash up, it's not gonna save you, old man.
Yeah. Oh my god. Under pressure, able to beat him out of the leaf grab, and immediately half health gone. That's the way of the chip, right? You do all these like small mosquito bites. You have some of the most insane mix, but one of these true damage-dealing characters just pulls up and is able to absolutely leverage the fact that you are a low defense character and just vaporize all that hard work. But I think here we are seeing the guts crush, and yep, Large Lad taking that first dub.
Certainly beautifully evaded all that danger coming out of this layer and just saying, I know my chip inside and out. You don't.
Daijobu. Nice mix. Able to... That's going to be a really difficult thing, right? When you think you can try and whiff punish chip, yeah, fat chance. This character just moves way too fast, and these buns, like, recover way too fast as well. They're not plus or anything, they just recover really fast.
I mean, it's cheap. Death by 1,000 cuts. Incarnate, but on the other hand, we have Cinnamon that this time is gonna get that first blood out of the game and just saying, yeah, death by 1,000 cuts, death by 2 cannonballs. Your choice.
Yep. Nice. Able to just back away. Good Alpha Blade punish. Gamma Blade. Yeah, that move, very nice. Always, you just forced to hold it. Invisible overhead. Ooh. Doesn't matter. They put himself in the corner. Gets the pickup nonetheless.
Yeah, very nasty. Out of Large, the Bleach is not gonna be enough. Gets thrown. The defense on the rift is good, but could not convert to anything. Still defending. Oh!
Wow, Paul Bunker has enough of a knockback that is able to recover in time from Gamma Blade. Often you see the trade go very much in the favor of Chip.
Yep. But Pile Bunker is still Pile Bunker and you will not recover out of there.
Nuts. God, they're on Beta Blade. And Cinnamon wants to keep him in the corner, but unfortunately, Large Lad just immediately teleports in, late the air dash, and this is very tricky to find your escape from. Normally, you think like, oh, you cross up Alpha Blade on top of it, man, it's looking bleak. The kill! Last hit. Oh my god, yeah, you let Large Lad get the engine running, right? Get these mix-ups, these wall cling setups, and you also, when you try to interact a little too much, it really just seems so explosive, and the question is like, how do you even play? But here we go, Cinnamon, she doesn't quite get that Mappa to connect. You immediately see Large Lad using the DP to try and escape. Big burst bait, and just like that, just to pick up Alpha Blade, mid-screen knockdown. No, doesn't get the run-up properly.
Could not get it, and now Cinnamon getting a chance to keep the pressure going, but Large, like, being invisible is gonna be more than enough, still doing the God's work of mixing Cinnamon inside and out. Good pressure on the corner, Gamma connecting, and another one, teleport upstairs, and just start kicking it in.
It's looking kind of bleak here for Cinnamon, because, like, it starts out pretty nicely here with a few hits, but Large Lad very aware of the situations that he can put himself into thanks to Chip, right? But then gets one of these big hits, puts Cinnamon Oatmeal in the corner, and now we're back into mix-up territory. Big Power Bunker does connect. We are slowly getting to the point of killing Chip here, but unfortunately Alpha Blade is going to cut that short.
Okay, good sequence out of Large Lad, getting the air grabbing, even though just not letting Cinnamon breathe at all. Burst is gonna be whiffed, still alive and getting the best of that situation, just jumping and getting the grab, Gamma blading out of the ground and just sending a couple of punches, more than enough. Large Lad is rolling right now against Cinnamon.
The amount of situations that Chip can set up for just Guts Crush kills with the air sequence, or just OTG Gamma Blade setting up for a ton of 5Ps, is always deadly. But here we go, a pretty catastrophic start for Large Lad, able to find that JD counter hit and immediately the burst bait to follow. Won't get a knockdown here, but still trading equally on resources. Big Helter Skelter, and a very nice pickup from Cinnamon, has Large Lad into corner. 6K not quite connecting, finds the escape.
Ooh, yep, there is escape because the grab beautifully done by Large Lad. Oh, the on time, it is on time. But the Alpha Blade to just get out of there, and now Large Lad, the reset, yep, the Disco Mangra, full reset up the stairs we are going.
Just
Large Lad is
so many options so fast. Cinnamon having a rough time keeping up with all of it. With IB and immediately the Beta Blade there wants to, make sure to deny any other options possible. Because even if you do IB it's late, it's not always exactly your turn.
no, Slayer is too much of a, too good at that point, has too much of an advantage. But now Cinnamon is just rolling. Large Lad, there's another chance for Large Lad. Gets the grab. Let's see the following mix-up. Mix-up is good. Oh, beautiful reaction out of the Gamma Blade. The command grab misses, but the DP does not. But there is so much that you can do when you are so low on life.
Tried to get that run up 6P, but unfortunately gets thrown out. So indeed, not much to go from there. Big counter hit, and the tumbling sets Cinnamon into the corner. Good block on the mix-ups, but still, it is only the start of the pressure. Alpha Blade forcing the clash. IB's on the Mappa, and once again, it's Large Lad's taking the turn back.
Certainly gets a turn back, and beautiful sequence out of Large Lad, up in the air, down we going, and the reset still. That's gonna be more than enough if they know what to do. Okay. Oh, teleport punishing that dead on time and just killing Cinnamon. That's now 4-0 for Large Lad.
Yeah, making this one hell of a trip for Cinnamon. Indeed, she is having a tough time keeping this character pinned down, and Large Lad is deeply enjoying the freedom that he's able to get himself into.
Certainly beautiful sequences doing out of Large Lad. No, baiting the burst out of Cinnamon. and just gonna be punishing it all the time. Okay. He got a reset. Cinnamon managed to get a couple of good hits, but Large Lad out of the Gamma Blade, putting the hurt onto Cinnamon, but no, Cinnamon getting a good starter, gets the size up, but goal burst by Large Lad. Ah.
Yeah, still has plenty of meter thanks to the gold burst connecting. Gets that 6p, able to get a simple pickup. Knockdown is found 6k. RC to keep the pressure going nice and safe, but we see Cinnamon now trying to dodge some of these teleport setups. Brave throw there. It'll take her turret back, but that is going to set up. Ooh, interesting routing. I think was hoping that maybe it would splat against the wall. Big anti-air. It's a nice combo to boot from it. YC on the Helter Skelter and the 2HS. Cinnamon another round to her name, but can she close it out for a game?
That's been the biggest question of this series. Can get some rounds, yes, but as of right now, still with 0 victories on the scoreboard. Lasla doing beautiful job not letting Cinnamon convert any advantage, always clawing it back. And now it's doing it again. Beautiful reason, just asking Cinnamon too many questions that she's not prepared to answer.
Oh, well, this is a very nice pickup. Getting that knockdown off. It's late, and the blitz back on the burst. I don't think that burst was intentional. The stun and Cinnamon Oatmeal able to take a game.
What an ending. That was a proper mess. So we had a blitz. Okay, blitz got blitzed again, and Larsa tried to burst it. Am I missing something, Yakar?
Yeah, no, actually, we're just missing. Why would he burst there?
Yeah.
Must have been an accident.
Bro, let's just hope it was an accident and not very devious tech that Lazar was trying if that worked. But hey, now, Lazar still with a 3 games advantage over Cinnamon. And a burst advantage in game also. Beautiful sequence against the wall, teleport once again, blitz. No, and there is not enough.
Oh, the double bite. Good block so far, trying to play a little bit more patient, but unfortunately gets choked up in the pressure of Slayer, right? Slayer, one of those evil characters that you kind of wonder, like, well, okay, if he gets big damage off me, of landing a counter hit, I will not interact. And it's just that situation as well, where he goes like, watch me crank this risk gauge and force you to get counter hit. How about that?
Yep, and oh, this is not looking good for Lash. Yeah, managing to get a counter hit against Cinnamon, but life disadvantage. Now it's like, okay. That's not enough. Yeah.
Ooh, Large Lad definitely trying to interact a little too heavily here on Cinnamon's pressure. And just like that, another quick game going to the way of Cinnamon.
Cinnamon's
starting having Large Lad's number here.
It does seem like that's starting to pick up more and more steam the longer this series is been going. Large Lad needs to close it now. It's not. I am not fancying their chances.
Okay, goes Mappa straight into the slow projectile. Doesn't quite hit the barrier FD, but there it is. Nice knockdown, sets up the sequence. JS being blocked, you know, giving a little bit of air stall to Chip's falling momentum.
Lazard getting the grab. Oh, missing the command grab. Cinnamon managing to convert it to a beautiful amount of damage, getting the hit. Pile bunker 1, dusted, burst out. Lazard didn't want to be the one that gets pile bunkered 3 times in a row.
Yeah, wants to make sure that it is his round that is in the lead and is able to score for that. Oh my god, just the God's crush on this character. There it is. Back on set point again for Large Lad. He just lets the round start. Alpha Blade rip. We'll find that 2S. Alpha Blade for the knockdown. Just a little bit of patience. Unfortunately gets hit by the 2K, but no big deal just yet. A bunch of stray hits. Beta Blades out of there. It's the falling JHS now trying to find some kind of knockdown to set up the pressure, but immediately gets thrown out.
Not looking interestingly. Large Lad managing to get a couple of good hits. Being invisible is not enough. Cinnamon completely destroying the invisibility. Large Lad relying on that DP to get out of stick situations. Cinnamon getting caught into one, going invisible. This is going to be enough.
Yeah, needs to try and find last hit. The Beta Blade getting a clean whiff, no extension, and Gold Burst sets up for the DP somehow. Reverse Beta. The throw onto the ground.
reverse
OTG.
DP.
Nope, just goes for another teleport. Empty throw, and that will do it. Large Lad is able to close it out 5-2.
My eyes were not processing at the end. That was too much. Large Lad played us all at that point. And those DPs connecting, that is frisky.
It is, you know, it's not one of those things you can plan for, Beta Blade hitting behind you.
Yeah.
But yes, that is EU making another grandstand over NA. We'd love to see it. But up next, we're going to be going back to just casual home turf, right? It's going to be Dingus versus Aaron, and other RRC close to graduating, I believe. Dingus, or have they moved on? Let me see. No, yeah, one goldfish. So Dingus one more win away from graduating from RRC versus Aaron, who I don't think has appeared in an RRC yet, is slowly building up their Raven, and I think I'm going to assume he has the mentality that his Raven is like his cosplay, that it's never finished and therefore hard to get going.
But that cosplay is goated.
That the most hated and most slop enjoyer as a commentator, Yurker, true. I love my slop. I love not putting effort into my fighting games and winning. It's awesome.
I mean, if you can get free wins by doing close to nothing, yeah, I will take that as well. It works. Therefore,
works.
So, but yeah, we are still waiting on Erin to report for duty.
Yep. There he is.
But this skip fake Oki into throw and it still was wrong. Wow. Okay, apparently that was not enough because Simon was commenting that did backdash YRC to escape the fake Oki but into that throw, but still not enough. And yeah, that is something that you will want to throw back again for another time. But now, Faust versus Raven. Raven, we've hearing you something. We told you before. We have a lot of Ravens and very good Ravens here, so we've seen them a lot. Faust, always nice to see.
Yeah, definitely Faust. A little more rare, of course, when Phenom, whenever there's money on the line, we get Phenom showing up. But between then, right, it's only offlines that we do get to see Faust show up. So good to see Dingus and, of course, Crisis Core holding it down in the online scene where possible. But this is kind of a funky matchup, right? Because Faust, very, very wonderful anti-airs on his character, just about everything he does anti-airs, versus Raven, who definitely does like to play in the air a lot. And so you do have to wire your brain to focus a little bit more on the forward dash, but there we go, a very lovely pickup from Aaron, starting it off nicely. Big whiff punish.
Yes. Okay, heading in the air, Hammer not finding a home, mini Faust alert. Oh, and flies straight into the mini Faust. Dingus is gonna do a full conversion there. Aaron, yeah, not wanting to burst out.
Understandable, right? I'm seeing a lot of hero bursts as of late, so glad to see a little bit of apprehension. There we go,
Yeah.
Set up for the ground throw. Raven, one of those funny characters to be privileged with being able to combo off of it.
Certainly, and now we're seeing Dingus going just straight on the air, tossing paperback, sending bombs. Both the regular and the paperback variant, both the one. Oh, meteors have been called, but Aaron is just gonna evade all of them. That Dingus, beautiful grab. Mini Faust keeping the block down, and Mega Faust also just saying hi.
Yeah, Dingus does have to be careful with these paper bombs they're throwing, because just like that, right, you feed into the stance of Raven, giving him that excitement gauge, and it's going to be very deadly when he, of course, is at that full excitement gauge that he is now, right? 30% bonus damage, all the extensions off of his specials.
Yeah, it's not a nice thing to be across. Let's just leave it at that. Okay. Dingus has pulls, but it's also not going to pop it. Both players deciding to save it for this last round. We are entering the 5-head moment in terms of burst management, at least.
Doesn't quite have that pickup off the glide this time. Oh, falls straight into the J2K, and there's the pickup from Dingus. Gets that anti-air on top as well. Trying to keep him in the corner. Big FTCs cancels. Gold hammer. Big, and just like the pressure is on non-stop from the side of Dingus. There's Mini Faust, making sure that Aaron either falls into one of his jump normals or the Mini Faust, and so many counter hits is going to set up for a stun, and Dingus getting that first game.
Yeah, interesting ending, especially because that Mini Faust just did the job of a whole army. But Dingus getting the first game. We are in for a very good and technical match right now.
Yeah, I mean, what's tricky if against Faust in particular is that like the items that he throws can really cut off certain approaches. Like for example, hammer being thrown at you means that the air approach is kind of risky. Mini Faust does a bit of both, right? It means that your air approach has to be careful, and when he's walking towards you, you have a very hard time challenging Faust on the ground, and then therefore he's going to be looking to see you trying to jump over it. Oh.
And Mega Faust right now, Dingus being rather lucky with their item pools. Mini Faust, hammers, bombs, and a Mega Faust in the mix. That's a good amount of luck there. But sometimes you have to be lucky.
Sometimes we gotta check these Faust player PC.
Yep.
Check him PC.
Good sequence that teleports straight up for the party, clashing there, no danger time. Or reel in, block the boost, kill that Raven.
Scalpel pull, very tricky, right? Like, if the burst point would be right there, because after that, it's just a full burst invuln sequence. So good awareness there from Dingus to call that out, and now starting off this round. Very lovely, very clean-like, a lot of damage on the board so far. 4P trying to challenge out, but the J2K getting the big old counter hit going my way for the knockdown. We are slowly getting to the kill here. FDC to fake out the overhead. So many hits later, and Aaron is...
Go for the insta-kill. Go for the insta-kill, Dingus. You had it full dizzy, insta-kill it. Let's see that magic transformation, but yes, 2-0. Dingus at the end just styling.
I like your idea. Let's go for the insta kill on a stunned opponent. But Aaron is the student of Peter, and if you've ever seen Peter offline dealing with a stun situation, man does not care for the health of his stick. Let me tell you that much.
I mean, technology needs to be cherished and protected. You need to take care of your utensils.
Very, very true. So here we see Aaron trying to take it a little slower, right? Set these stance ups. Good run in. There's a burst out of Dingus. Unfortunately, puts them in the corner. Very difficult situation for Raven to escape, right? Because normal characters can just air dash over you. Raven, not so lucky.
Okay, another Mini Faust being deployed. And also a bomb. Gonna attack Arin, and Dingus is gonna get the full combo. Going for the... What's that? The full sword. Mega meteors, mega everything on the pogo, just sending the flowers. We've seen almost all of Faust items took the dive kick and just saying hi.
Oh my god, I respect Dingus so much for going for the 100-meter what's this super pull.
This certainly not something that we ever see. Not even the regular what is this we see. Okay.
There's the unblockable, straight in you go. Unfortunately, it doesn't quite set up for any combo, but gives Dingus the opportunity to move around on the screen. Good bit of stagger pressure, sets up into the unblockable, and there's the burst from Aaron. And now we see Dingus being like, see what I can find to cover for this neutral a little bit more in my way.
Okay, another dive kick connecting, gonna get it for the knockdown. Beautiful response by Aaron, but that Mini Faust, always the Mini Faust.
Ooh, Dingus not passing the old man reaction checks. Unfortunately, dropped combo. Very nice anti-air from Aaron. Quickly able to reaffirm his presence and is able to take that round now. One away from putting himself on the board.
Yep, it's looking good for Aaron right now. Beautiful game, last one, but the Mini Faust is dangerous. They are conniving, they are scheming. They are not your friends, they are Faust friends.
It wasn't even the Mini Faust there, it was just those lovely IBs from Dingus' side to be able to be ready to get the pickup off the Faust hitting. Good awareness on that part. And now just trying to IB through this pressure. Back dashes away from the command grab. There's the door. Trying to get that air throw. But unfortunately, Aaron a little too high up. Stance is forcing him into the orb. Now we see both players trying to force a bit of neutral here. Aaron with the life lead. Content at the keep away game.
Yeah, love the way Aaron just been leveraging that needle to not let Dingus spam those items. Beautifully done at that point, and now the punish and the response. Aaron is gonna get that game 2-1 on the series.
Yeah, so Aaron might be getting a little warmed up here. We might have a game on our head. It might not be a complete and total wash like we've had so far.
I mean, but we've got some fun games, which is
Yeah, no, for sure fun, but you know, sometimes you like to see the matches go the distance. Not only be funny.
cool. Okay, well, now we are seeing both players trading some hits, Aaron with a sizable life advantage and half bar of excitement. Good for them.
Yep, big. Ooh, the oil stick just expiring. There's a mini Faust running in. Yeah, that's so sad. Aaron like stances through that whole sequence, ready for the RC punish, and there's mini Faust walking up to deny you.
And saying, "Oh, my name is Mini Faust. You are not going to hurt my Mega Faust."
Very late in the game burst here from Dingus. Kind of wants to see if he can make it happen in this round instead of taking it to the next one. So far, good air to air. We're getting that anti-air. There's the meteor. There's the jump in. Burst will be coming out. Nice stance, able to get a good amount of excitement, but unfortunately, the 2HS was a bit of an overcommit. Still no closeout just yet. Both players 1 or 2 hits away from ending it.
And it's gonna be Dingus. Gonna be the kill. That was just standard kick, just letting it rip. The dive kick trades from both sides. Needle deployed, bomb also deployed, but Aaron deciding that, yep, stance is gonna cover me up.
Very nice, good screen control, but unfortunately, just as soon as you get your pressure start, thrown into the corner, the very meaty 2K low uses the FTC, almost gets the bomb pickup here, but of course that damage does more to you than it does to Faust.
Yeah, that maybe, but also that charge does very sneaky, getting that full travel. Mini Faust, yes, it's a mini Faust.
Yeah, but what way is he walking? Away, I think. He's still on the screen, by the way. Okay, not anymore. Ooh, burst bait, but doesn't quite get the pickup. Still, full stick of butter for Dingus to play with here. Has to be careful. That ground throw is gonna do it. Around a piece for both players. Aaron, 1 away from tying it up.
Okay, good round start for the Indoors. Getting another item. It's gonna be a chocolate. It's good for you. And Aaron gonna get a couple of hits. Bomb deployed. Aaron, yeah, immediately going for the stance, punishing that Dingus with that paper bag, denying the recover of life. And yes, as you said,
very nice. Forcing Dingus to hold some of his pressure. Was that a blitz attempt? Yeah, I think so. I just watched the other stream run back, and it definitely looked like a blitz gone wrong.
Yep, that was a blitz gone wrong indeed. Oh, black hole! Aaron, you are not to move from here, but it doesn't matter because I want you beat me. Dingus has a lot of tension to spend. It's a hit only no donut, and that's gonna be enough. Series is tight.
That was a really good counter hit pickup. That was awesome. So yeah, like you said, tied series 2 apiece. Aaron starting to win some more of these scrambles and being a little bit more in control, right? It always starts off a little rough, getting your bearings against Faust, being like, oh yeah, I can't really jump as much as I like to.
Yeah, I mean, Faust is that special character. You need to take them into account for everything. Okay, but Aaron is starting to get more and more warmed up to the game, to the matchup, more and more attuned to what to do. I've been loving the way that Aaron is just spamming that needle and the conversions out of stance.
Yeah, absolutely. J2K landing, RC to get that pickup. Going my way, knocks him down to the corner. There's the big baby. Good blocks on the FDC mix-up, but he got the wrong way. Wait, was the big mini Faust confused?
I think they are only going the way that the character is looking at when they are pulled. So if Dingus pull them while looking the way and then side switch, yeah, probably they're going to start running the other way around. But more importantly, we see Karin just getting more into the groove of the game, getting more advantages, being more them, more Raven is what we want right now.
Yeah, a little bit more patience from the side of Aaron this time, trying to see where can he get his approach in. Unfortunately, gets anti-air, but still able to recover and get that air throw. Now, from the ground throw, getting a quick pickup. It's going to be in his scratch. Oh, yeah, JD for the knockdown. My fault. So I might have ended for scratch, but of course it doesn't get you a knockdown. J2K to jump out of the command grab, and there's the scalpel pull. Gets the link as well. Very nice.
Very much, very nice indeed. Oh, that Pogo could not convert. Oh, Mega Mini Faust is gonna run. Yep, towards the end of the screen. And it was too far out.
Ooh, nice pickup. We gotta be careful of the burst here from the side of Dingus, right? We're getting a little dire on that last round in this game. So at some point, one of these hits will be burst. So it's gonna be on Aaron to try and bait it. See if he's aware to bait it, or he just says like, you know what? We'll just let it rock, and you know, we'll move after the burst hits.
Difficult to see right now. Okay, another impale. We are going up. Nope, we are going for the Pogo going my way. Box of donuts. Get some good power out, Faust. You deserve it.
And Dingus getting that jackpot donuts there and just healing a ton of health back must have been kind of doomed for Aaron, just sitting there going like, man, really? After all this?
Yeah, after all this, you're playing against Faust. You know what this bullshit can happen. Oh, dark hole in between. Oh, but I imagine to survive that pressure and get a couple of good hits in between. Another meteor, so lucky right now.
There's Chicken blocks it, doesn't want to hold the mix up, and unfortunately getting staggered out here. Too far away from the corner for a pickup there, but still, Aaron trapped in the corner. Yeah, not able to recover in time against the explosion, and gets scalpel pulled off it. This time the link not landing for Dingus. But has that life lead to play with here. J2K does connect, gonna get that knockdown. Mini Faust on deck. The mash out. Unfortunately, 2HS gets traded into the Mini Faust, and situation looking a little rough. Big JHS counter hit, and Dingus is back in the lead again.
A couple of rough games for Dingus, but now once again back in the groove, back into the know what I'm doing, just sending those items. A good couple of high rolls out of the pool, yes, but still, you are playing Faust, you are playing an RNG character.
Yeah, it is like that sometimes. Sometimes you roll high, sometimes you only drop helium. What can you do? Gets the jump in here, trying to drive Dingus in towards the corner, but of course, when you don't have that knockdown right in their face, that's a prime opportunity for Faust to immediately throw an item, throw a paper bag, throw another item, scalpel pull. You need to be on top of your game, especially when you get that knockdown on Faust, to be ready to run that OK. Otherwise, it's room for him to jump away or throw items at you.
And you don't want items on board because mini Faust, meteors, and the mini megas, you don't want to be on the other side of that. But Arin, beautiful sequence, a lot of excitement, just everything going their way.
And 6P counter hit confirmed to close the deal. Now a round away from once again tying up the set. So Dingus has it to extend the lead a little further and get really close to challenging for that set victory. So far, in a couple of needles, and as the run up, burst gets whiffed. That's really unfortunate. You hate to see it. 0 on the burst gauge.
Yeah. Ooh, Arin getting a good counter hit, keeping the pressure going. Dingus not loving it right now, but at least getting a counter hit, gonna get some damage onto Arin. Not out of setup, but at least something.
Yeah, there is a knockdown. There's a glide. Interesting. Also holding out the blitz, was hoping for maybe a blitz war, but didn't really see the meter on Aaron's side that, you know, it wouldn't be possible at all. Has a full stick of butter that he will die with. Dingus is gonna be seeing another tied set in his face. Maybe this time it goes the way of Aaron and he takes the lead. Has to watch out for the unblockable jump pad. And runs into it, but still launches himself right into Faust's face and is able to force that paper bag to hit him. Very interesting sequence there.
Certainly, and oh, now Arin managing to get another knockdown. Gonna put Dingus onto the corner, not letting him escape out of the Dingus confined to the corner. Oh, beautiful out of Arin, still recovering the life out of the stance, certainly. And Dingus not enjoying it right now.
Backdashing away, and this is a little rough, right? Aaron does have to find his way in eventually, unless he is willing to sacrifice the excitement. But of course, yeah, I mean, I guess you could also just stance up on the items that Faust is throwing out, right? Because this is on Dingus to find his way in, and unfortunately, overcommits straight into the 6P.
From Starboard players just being there. Dingus is gonna force the burst early out of Arena, knowing that has at least one more game if they lose. Dingus needing to put all in right now.
It's cool to see 6HS finally make its glorious appearance, because so often have we seen FDC overhead come out from Dingus, but now we're going to the old reliable, right? The big old 30 framer overhead that nobody blocks. It's amazing.
I mean, it's unblockable, you know.
True. Sometimes he turns invisible. It's really funny.
Both players going back to neutral, Arin with the stance, Dingus with the item throw until someone decides to, yep, it's time to go back. Oh, we have meteors. Yes, but they fall too far out of Arin. Managing to put Dingus into the corner, getting the excitement built up.
Yeah, and the glide cancel mix-ups from the side of Aaron, forcing Dingus to burst here. Gets a nice air throw, and there's the big Faust crawling on over. JD connects, almost falls into it for an extension. Knee drop, slowly but surely chipping away at the health of Dingus, but needs to be careful, right? A little overextension, the wrong glide into an anti-air, and that's going to be the end of the round, especially one that you work so close to getting out. Poking away at the health, but there is the scalpel pull. Tries to bait out the burst. Dingus, we're being a bit greedy here.
Yeah, being intoxicated with the venom, only one more hit. And now, Dingus only on the last hit for burst are in full burst into this last round. Very close here, we are seeing another bomb being deployed, trying to break the stance. Yep, there is the break.
Both of them are seeing, fortunately Dingus are seeing last, means that Aaron runs a little slower than expected, but big scratch counter hit. Unfortunately, can't quite get the pickup, but still has Dingus locked in the corner. Drops the combo, and as the throw, now you're stuck in the corner. Bursts away, needs to play this game. Glides straight into a paper bomb. We are getting impatient.
Yeah, not looking good for Arin. Another dive hit that connects for Dingus. Another mini Faust working its way in. Bomb. Doing nothing but Arin could not block the last GDs. We are going for 4-3 Dingus favor. Closest series that we've seen as of right now.
Yeah. So curious to see. I mean, like, I think Aaron's getting a bit too hasty here, and therefore Dingus is able to get a lot of counter hits, a lot of pokes, falling straight into items and bombs, and that just leads to the round win.
Dingus wanna put Arin into the corner. The good seconds of items and now finding the opening, going to the pogo. Yep, we're going to go. We have the good combo. Paperback. Oh, exploding at their face.
Yeah, it's a well-intentioned extension there, but you gotta mind your spacing. Just forced to block after so many items, able to find that JD to claim a moment of respite to establish their own turn back, but Aaron hasn't quite able to escape this side of the screen just yet. As soon as I mention it, though, it changes.
It's a classic. We don't curse at all, people, but apparently we do. Arin trying to get in there. Oh, we have the black hole, and this is not looking good, especially for Dingus. But doesn't matter. Why do I even try to speak?
Yep. Anvil knocked out to J2KRC for the extension, and Dingus is on set point over Aaron. See if Aaron can find the magic back to tie up the set, but unfortunately falling into these grounded anti-air buttons is not the way to start it off with. Golden Hammer connecting. He needs to be careful. We're really close to stun. And the gravity pulling you away from Oki. Look at this, the desperate attempt to get back in.
Desperate, but it's still working. Aaron putting a good amount of damage onto Dingus. Trying to block out, could not escape. Aaron, keep the pressure on going.
And the scoop is enough to kill off of this pickup. Go for the Guts Crush, getting slightly pushed away, but it is enough. Aaron, 1 round away from tying it up. Still, Dingus on that set point, can't let it up just yet.
Certainly not yet. It's still not the time. Another mini mega.
Yeah, just look at the approach here from Dingus. Knows how deadly the situation is. Right, has to throw the orb over, immediately concede whatever pressure he could get, opting to instead just take the opportunity to move away from the corner. And now with it, is able to put Dingus in that position instead. Finds the overhead, gets to run up, throw, bursts away, about half health left here on Dingus' side. We'll see how this plays out, if he can slow approach it or find the right item to cover his approach.
We'll need to see, but for now, that mini house doing God's work, not letting Aaron keep it going. Okay, and confirming to that. We're going to see the full air sequence. Nope, Aaron stacks out at the last minute. Not looking good for Dingo's lower life.
Yep, J2K, PRC makes it safe. Good anti-air. As the Anvil doesn't quite get the pickup. 5K somehow connecting from that high. Scalpel pull, unfortunately, into the air. Late 6HS, and that's it. Dingus takes it 5-3 over air. And the meaty 6HS to end it all.
What a mess.
It is Faust. Faust on screen. Get ready for clown music. It is unstable. It is Guilty Gear Faust, Rev 2, and you'll be lucky to understand what's going on. And of course, you know, it isn't to say that the Faust player also is kind of, the items are good, but the Faust player does need to be aware of what they're throwing, where they are, and how to best capitalize of what item gets thrown out.
Yeah, it's not as easy as just throw items, everything is gonna work out. No. Each item has special properties, you know how those items interact with the game state. Yeah, you need to be 5-heading this because you are playing with randomness and you never want to play with a random number generator. They are never your friends.
Mm-hmm.
And it's bad. So
and
now
with that, it is time for our final set of this evening. We're going to go tune into the American side as we're going to get Strawberry Claire versus Jujuno Kaisen.
Also known as Juno, because if we need to go for that, poof, Toledo, Ohio.
Yeah, shout outs to all the Ohio players who are in that region. Actually, America is kind of an interesting country in terms of like go to this local, because being a state over isn't feasible compared to the Netherlands, which is probably the size of a singular state, and we just go like, oh yeah, let's just go to the other side of the country for a local, easy 2-hour train ride, no worries.
I think it's less than a state, the Netherlands, or maybe states like Maine that are small, New Hampshire, those states in the New England area. Maybe if you go west, we're talking states the same size as the Iberian Peninsula.
Yep.
France will be a state.
That was a really interesting conversation that happened where people in Europe were amazed that Americans could kind of just vacation in their own country, because each state is so big, so different from each other, that it's almost like going to a different country.
I mean, it's the size of a continent. At least a third of a continent, the US. It's so big. And it has almost every single climate, actually. They have tundra, they have savanna. Well, I don't know, but they have a desert. A couple of them, very big.
True. Daisy, you
rainforest.
should pull up to the Netherlands and check these bike paths we got here. It's peak.
Or you can just come here and you can just come to Europe and you can walk.
Bro, you can walk
places.
to places. It's awesome. Dude, the city I work in, Utrecht, it's amazing because it's probably the most hostile city to cars. Everything is bus lanes, bike lanes, and walk paths, and there's like one stroke per direction for cars. So there's this insane pile up of cars going in and out of work during the rush hours, and then the bus just speeds on by, you know, cruising at max speed. Everyone bikes pulling up. It's peak.
I mean, in my case, in Varna, you can just take the metro everywhere. I mean, not everywhere. There are still some good bus lanes and everything like this. But yeah, I mean, having more metro than some major cities in several parts in the world, it feels so nice. The metro systems in Europe are godlike.
True. The train system in Germany is dog shit, though. Let's not get it twisted here.
And well, I think the train system in Germany, England especially, down here it's also bad, especially the close rail. You know, when you need to go only 1 hour or that, and a lot of commuters need to take them. God bless their souls, it's bad. I don't know France how it is, it's probably good, because if it's bad, they just burn the country and it's gonna get good. But yeah. Don't ask us why. Intercity... Intracity, good. Intercity, bad. Don't ask us why.
I think it's just a kind of... it's kind of a European thing where bus system, tram system, all that's fine. The trade system, somehow they fuck that up.
Yeah. And even though the trains were invented here, yeah, Thatcher, beautifully done there. Austerity here, in our case, yes, we have. I believe, but even though I am paraphrasing, the earliest train route in the peninsula actually is Barcelona-Mataró. I am probably 70% certain they are still using the same tracks, only slightly modernized. They are still in use, so yeah, you can imagine how they are. But yeah, seems like Strawberry Eclair finally decided to show up.
Yep.
So we are going to have a very nice game ready to go.
And enough about trains. We gotta talk about that Cadillac, the high stun dipper. That's my segue into this matchup. But yeah, this one's gonna be a funky one because. I wonder if Kai, through all his honesty, is able to, keep Chip at bay, because the main counterplay to Chip is you let him come to you and you call him out. Like, you either have a good read on one of his mix-up attempts, or you use blitz to try and at least cut some of the options in half.
We'll need to see as of right now. We're going to go with Miss Eclair. Trying to get, out of their way, but when it's difficult to deal with a pesky fly. But beautiful sequence. Grid 7, we do have those combos, and that was almost all of Juno's life.
This Chip matchup is just so funny all the time, where it's just like, wow, this Chip character kind of cooking with these mix-ups and stuff, and just eats one combo. It's like, oh god.
Yeah, especially out of Grid 7 with its ungodly amounts of damage. Good defense, blocking the overhead, that's very important there. Once Tanech gets the grab, that's the seal, and the drive-by.
That's evil little mix-up. Get the delay seal, cross over to the other side, switch the block. And unfortunately, Juno not ready for it.
Not really, and now this 8 full ways to land. Straight up going for the heavy stun edge. What a pressure out of Miss Eclair. It's not fair. That is not fair. Eclair 1 up against Juno.
Bro, how can you ever plan against a move hitting backwards? Like, you're sitting there, you're like, oh great, they're facing the wrong way, and you get counter hit. I would have punched my monitor.
Well, you know how to play against that? Start playing a lot of tag games. They are rife with bullshit. This kind of bullshit.
I play some cross tag. That shit is awful.
I play Marvel.
Yeah, that makes me bald, man. Oh. Oh my goodness, nice pickup there. Already to a great start here for Juno. A lot stronger than how the last one went out, but has to be careful, of course, right? One wrong step, and there is Strawberry with big nice air throw, steal.
Yeah, sends up the dust. There is a big shield there. It's gonna be to arrive, but Claire with those air grabs, always recognizing the moment that Juno will teleport upstairs and just grabbing a beautiful sequence by Claire going for the drill. BP out of Juno and the overhead.
Yeah, sadly, no meter, not meaty enough to get the kill, but still able to teleport RC for the air throw. And there it is, Juno, one round away from tying it up here. Claire trying to take the step back a bit, but unfortunately gets sniped out by the Alpha Blade. Patience between both players, looking for an opportunity. There it is, the teleport from Juno. Now, I'm wondering if the J2K is intentional or is it just a slight misinput on the FDC.
I am not knowledgeable enough to say yes or no. So, unless we get Koji that played a lot, we need to get Koji and Lars to tell us what they are happening. We need a very technical expert right now because we are getting into the big leagues right now. If you know what I mean.
Yep. Nice, good. Crouch confirms, sets into the grinder, goes for the empty low. Not gonna be enough for a grinder, however, but still able to keep the pressure going. And these 2D sweeps are just connecting for fun.
If it works, it works. Don't try to fix it. Juno isn't pixel health, and Claire is just trying to fix it. That is that 2K. But Yakar, what do you think about my idea before to get these high-level players and just ask them questions in between rounds?
What, just like make them pause the game and be like, why do you do that? What do you think about this?
No, other people that also play the character and they're so good that they know what they're talking about.
I'm not sure. Ooh. Big trade coming out from the side here for Juno. Doing a bit of a good damage there. Alpha Blade to snipe out the air. Good blocks here from Strawberry. Unfortunately, lets it go a little too late. Dun Edge coming out, has the meter to make it safe. There is the DP through the 6HS. Gets the run up.
Oh, a sneaky out of Juno, just getting that block on that goal burst. And now there is the dash. That's gonna be 1-0. 1-1. No, not yet. Strawberry Claire still alive, but no, not anymore.
You know what's so awesome about offline Xrd, Lapsus?
Tell me.
You can pause the game and go back to menu when you see some bullshit happen. You say, no, go again, run it back, fuck that shit.
I mean, you technically can also do that, but it's very much frowned upon.
Nah, dude, it's so funny offline. Just pause the games. It's like, no, I'm good now.
Fuck it. Next game.
Yeah.
Ooh, goal boost on the charge dash for Juno. Claire only working with a small amount of tension, and Juno taking full advantage of that goal burst. And we're gonna put Claire onto the corner. Beautiful sequence, and the mix-ups are sneaky, are devious. You don't want to be facing them.
Yeah, definitely. There was a very nice use of the cross-up alphabet. I'm not sure if it quite hit cross-up still, but good awareness to go for it. Dead angle wants to get out of the pressure in the corner from Kai. That's definitely the last situation you want to be against Kai is in the corner holding these grinders. So good use of the dead angle to avoid that. But still, kind of flying around the air, we see Strawberry back away, making it really awkward for Juno to get anything started here.
Yeah, it's not looking good for both of them. Oh, but now, bad fumble by Juno. That DP getting punished, but Claire could not fully convert against it. But no, there is the opening grid server. That's a lot of damage, and there is the DP to close it.
Yeah, nice crouch confirm from Strawberry. The alpha play. JS, very nice slight air stall, getting that overhead. Now, a bit of that slow pressure. Oh,
that was a Ventus out of Claire, going for the raw DP. Juno just starting to play, but this time the DP works. There's one Grid Saver, another sequence. Oh, another DP. Half-Life out of one combo.
Oh,
I know, it's
hardware
cheap.
just gone, man. Chip really is a struggle sometimes. Just like the struggle of trying to get in. Good pickup off of the Sacred Edge. That's going to be the burst there from Juno. Doesn't want to deal with the reset situation too unfavorably. Stun Edge with the grinder is going to be nice and plus. Big anti-air attempt, but unfortunately not able to escape the corner just yet. Teleport finds the mix. Is it enough? Wall splat. That's up for the Guts Crush. Can we get the kill here? Oh, not quite.
Nope, not enough. Oh, another one, and the 2KS. It's enough. And Strawberry. Laser focus on that. Good defense on the corner against a chip. It's never easy to stay alive. And getting a slight advantage 2-1.
Yeah, but these are some very close games now, right? Started off really strong for Strawberry. I think that Juno has indeed found their footing a little bit more in the matchup, as well as maybe the opponent. And so for the mix-up, a little too easy on the edge, so it would have been a great FDC.
Yeah, Sneaky and O going for that Grid Severance. Juno going invisible. Is this going to favor them? No. Beautiful defense by Strawberry Claire now. Juno once again on the offense, but Claire's defense is too good.
The J2K drilling from the other side, very low, is hitting as well, so got that pickup. There's the RC for the 5D extension. It's the knockdown, teleports away, runs right back up. Good anti-air, very nicely done here by Juno. It's a run up, dead angle, doesn't want to deal with the plus frames from Gamma Blade.
Oh, what a conversion into the DP, the full conversion out of one single hit. That red RC, beautifully spent.
Oh, lovely anti-air. Again, getting that knockdown in the mid-screen. No, misses the instant air dash. Still, big counter hit, doesn't quite get the 2HS to connect. Has a bit of that life lead, able to keep Strawberry locked in the corner. The burst is available, so we'll see how they plan around that. So far, just trying to keep the mix-ups running, and a big punish. Opts the burst aggressively, keep them stuck in the corner. Air sequence, Alpha Blade, OTG, and that's going to be a round.
It is, but more importantly, Strawberry is still holding on to that boost, only spending it in the direst of dire situations.
This time crossing up to the other side, and yeah, man, these constant resets on the FTC cancel. You kind of just press it at a general timing, and you let the game take over what side that JHS is going to land for your opponent to block.
Certainly, and now Strawberry Claire, that not looking as good, still having burst, yes, but having not having spent it is not looking good. Lost a lot of life. This is yeah, that was more telegraph than a telegram in the 19th century. We're still in an even game.
We are an even game, so neither player really running ahead of the other just yet. Sometimes we do see some very explosive rounds, but Juno's mix-ups are starting to look a lot more deadly. No Beta Blade, maybe opting to just have them fall back to the ground. Good leaf grab, gets the pick up on top of it. There's going to be the mid-screen knockdown attempt. Unfortunately, hits them a little too high for the heavy slash to connect. Too late, Gamma Blade, and just go straight into the Beta Blade. Bit risky though, honestly. You could have tried to just done a regular combo.
Yeah, a little bit risky, but at the end it just paid off, and now Juno is with having the baton of the game, but Strawberry Claire was still wanting to get work done, gets a couple of hits, immediate burst by Juno. Claire going for the another stun edge, DP out of Juno. More trading, but Juno still with the advantage.
The patience on Juno here with those 6Ps, right, to get the timing down for when exactly Strawberry is going to be on the other side has been very key here to getting those proper anti-airs on those instant air dashes. But now we are in a slight life disadvantage. Gets that 6P to connect. Also lovely pickup. Unfortunately doesn't get the full extension. There's a Sacred Edge. Hellfire gets the pickup on top of it. Shouldn't quite be killed just yet, but sets the stun edge out for the reset. And the jump back, keep away gaming is going to secure Strawberry the round.
Yeah, it's working beautifully. And Strawberry with a pump of confidence out of that last game, going more in the aggressive, being a little more assertive. But Juno is never out of this game completely. Both players just trying to find the moment, trying to play some footsies, and now the footsies are for Juno, managing to get the Gamma Blade, sending on this first Shuriken, the slow one. Beautiful air grab, the teleport, other side, but Eclair defense, very good.
Yep. Okay, nice, good air throw off the leaf grab, very beautiful response. Oh, I was hoping for a counter hit punish there, but a little slow on the heavy slash, still able to find that air throw. But it's going to have to burst here. That was going to be some good damage on the side of Juno, closer to securing the lead in the set. Tries the YRC off the teleport for the air throw, able to get that 2D knockdown, and there are the mix-ups. So probably get the pickup for an extended combo, so it's back to the neutral scramble. Good blocks, and H-grab connecting.
Yes, and it's not looking good for Claire and Juno getting the first advantage of the series, 3-2.
Very, very nicely done indeed. A little good to not get too shaken up there by the leaf grab being thrown out, because immediately just went for the heavy version right off the wall. I believe that one leaps a little further is kind of the main difference. Ooh, return to room.
Ooh. So a moment to think. And now we've had our moment. Let's go again.
That was a quick moment to think, honestly. There you go. Very, very lovely pick up there. Just lets them fall down to the ground, opting for the Beta Blade for that last bit of damage. Nice use of the FDC for the teleport, and man, these mix-ups are becoming deadlier and deadlier. Strawberry not having the best of time dealing with them. That was an evil cross-up.
Nasty by Juno. Just nasty.
Wait, I mean, are we... Man, I don't know what's with these players doing IKs as taunts, because it just doesn't hit like a Rakusho. Oh,
no,
please wait.
Wait. Please wait indeed, I am not... Okay, we are back, but ooh, I think we are having an Arxis moment.
Somebody's shaking the Wi-Fi router. I would recommend not doing that in the middle of a set. See how this goes. What's going to be telling is who ends up if this does break, who ends up staying in the room.
Yeah. Well, this is going to tell us who's had problems. And okay, connection was lost.
And Strawberry has
We lost Strawberry.
Well, I don't know how Lex runs it, but tradition says that it is a game to Juno.
As usually regulation says game to Juno, we'll need to see what is going to get ruled in this case. I mean, yeah, because it's as Daisy says, yeah, it's an exhibition. It should be.
Yeah, if we're about the exhibitions, then I don't know. I still think an exhibition, like going back to menu or interruptions, rewards you the point. We'll start one round up, go back to the way it was. Yeah, that okay. Also works, right? Like, yeah. I think personally, what matters most is that some sort of advantage is afforded to the player with the stable connection, right? Because that's what we come out here for, and you do want to not reward, but like kind of like stimulate people to have like I guess it's reward people with better connections, and that for like and therefore because if it's about the worst connection, I can just run Wi-Fi and suffer no consequence, then boy am I gonna be running Wi-Fi.
Yeah, or if you are a nasty people, something that should not be done, a lag maker. And that's done. But now, yep, we're going to speedrun this first round, IKing, because I mean, it's funny.
Go be a ninja.
Go be a ninja indeed. The power of a president, certainly. Very president of a kingdom.
Oh, and then we get holy orders. Kai.
Yeah, because Kai lost the band perfectly. We are enjoying it.
Yeah, really aggressive start here for Juno. Already dealing half of Strawberry's health away. Gets that run up to HS. Reset on the air throw. And there is the big kunai. Sadly doesn't have the pickup, but still able to pull the trigger first. The burst is still on deck for Strawberry. Are we going to use it? No, Garfield, we're hanging on to it in the final game. Potentially.
Yeah. Juno just having the complete mental right now. Let's see if we have another hair down moment, because killing holy orders is always good.
Yeah, good start here. Look at the damage already.
Ooh.
The gold burst was a decision for sure. Oh.
Yeah.
No, I don't know if Exit has desyncs, because those were some really awkward hits and choices there. But
Not with that.
coming out on top with the RTL.
Yeah, not with rollback. Rollback doesn't allow that kind of desync. I'm gonna try to do something, but not a desync at the end. Okay, both players playing good footsies, but it's gonna be Juno the one that breaks it and gets the advantage. Going invisible, DP out of Eclair, just deciding, yep, DP is the best tool I have.
The thing about going invisible and then leaf grabbing is, you know, double negative.
Yeah.
Where you turn invisible, but that command grab already makes you invisible. It's just that you have the green leaves to give it away. But yo, Strawberry Claire on some. She was like, all right, enough playing around. Quick and doubler. Let's get these sets tied up again.
Yeah, at that point, 2 negative don't make a positive.
So 2 negatives do make a positive.
Not always.
Huh?
I mean, in math, yes, but in logic circuits, depends.
Not debating semantics on Burst of 5.
You know, if you want your deep talk, you can also come here. You can watch GGXrd and hear a deep discussion about math and science and shit.
Shit, for real. There we go. Dead angle wants to keep Strawberry locked in this corner. Oh, very lovely combo. Gets the mix up, and there we go. Good bait on the dead angle. And now we're gonna go for the guts crush sequence. Do we have enough? Oh, we do. Yeah. Kunai there. Plenty of meter built up.
We do have them, and now Juno set point to end this exhibition in a very strong note, because we've been told Eclair represents more of the old school scene in the States, while Juno is more of the new school out of the resistance during the delay era, embracing the rollback. Interesting to see. Well, right now, Juno is going ham against Eclair.
Yeah, these mix-ups. Claire not having the best time getting the punish in. Uses the DP. Unfortunately, the far slash has a lot of recovery time, so the DP was able to safely hit the ground, but there, a lovely blitz keeps the combo short, but has Juno locked in the corner now. Walk up throw, delay seal, force the block, tries to jump out. Good leap off the wall. Do we have too high?
Oh, what?
Was not ready with the punish.
Nope, wasn't Eclair getting that grab, but at the end, Juno is gonna close it all, getting that 5th win and ending this exhibition. 5-3, very close at the moments from the time. Eclair not enough, and Juno just speed running some games.
Shout outs to the Toledo logo. Shout out to.
But remember, Toledo in Ohio, because if not, you will end up in the middle of Spain.
They had all of that probably copy and pasted because that was some really rapid fire shout out messages. But
Yeah.
hey, go be a ninja, I guess.
Yeah, go be a ninja and always support your locals.
For your locals and your netplay locals. That was those are some great sets. Thanks to everybody for playing, thanks to everybody for watching, and thank you to my lovely commentators. Do you two have anything to promote?
Yes, definitely. Zero Fundamentals, April, today edition. Pull up. We got GGXrd, we got Strive, we got Central Fiction, the best game ever. BB Tag, the worst game ever. Under Night 2, and Grand Blue Fantasy Versus. So we are in Utrecht, Netherlands. The sign-ups are open still. We are going to be throwing down April 19th and 20th on Easter weekend. So definitely pull up if you can. I know flight tickets might be a little bit expensive, but if you can train a car or bus over, I hear that is pretty good to do.
Yeah, probably because if you're in Europe, it's only going to be like maximum a sleeper train, which if you can find, good for you. Apart from that, on my end, I am going to be on my Twitter. It's at Carlapsus. I have a couple of events lined up, but they are mostly more local. Not much in the way of very big outside events, but the next one I'm going to go, it's gonna be Galore. Both Garo 1 and 2. It's gonna be fun.
Alright, you can go to the Discord link in the chat to sign up for the next Rookie Roman Cancel, the beginner intermediate bracket I run. And of course, sign up for the next Burst of 5. Next Rookie Roman Cancel will be on the 22nd of March. Next Burst of 5 will be on the 29th. Anybody can enter Burst of 5 anywhere in the world, so sign up and I'll find you someone. That's gonna do it from us, I think.
You think?
I think so. I hope so.
You decide. You're the one that has the stop stream button.
Exactly. It is your stream, which means I will straight up go and make something to eat.
Okay, you enjoy that. We're gonna sign off. We'll see you all at the next Rookie Roman Cancel / Burst of 5. Peace.
Yo.
See ya.
Yo.